Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
How are you?
Great.
How are you?
Dude,
What?
I just went to pull up the YouTube to make sure everything is working well. And the photo, I guess, that they used from yesterday's show
Oh, God.
is
What
a photo
photo?
of...
It's kingscottstinypenis.com and you sitting on King Scott.
Oh, the
That's not AI
I just
at
wasn't
all.
ready for it.
Well, that was a fun show.
Yeah.
the YouTube thumbnail.
I've been sitting on King Scott's.
STP. Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun
Yes.
shoot.
What a show yesterday, huh?
Yeah, it
That was fun.
Let's have another show today. Let's do another show today.
All right.
Okay.
All right. It's Thursday.
Let's make a funny thumbnail for today.
What was that?
That was my phone.
Play that again.
Okay. Why don't you turn the music down so people can hear it?
Just so you know, I'm sitting on King Scott's tiny penis.
Yes. Out of context, that sounds weird. Actually, in context, that sounds weird as well. So,
Thank
I
you
don't know. I
for,
think it's awesome.
thank you for
sounding.
clipping that and sending it
my
to us.
apologies.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's have a show today, guys.
Okay.
Rene Knott's going to be here. That's right.
Rene,
Rene Knott.
here I come.
He's going to be here.
Exciting.
Weird to say, former KSDK news anchor, Rene Knott. So he'll be here. He's gonna clear some stuff up. All right, clear the air. There's a lot of people saying a lot of things.
People like to talk.
People like to talk. A lot of gossip. A lot of hot gossip in this town.
Uninformed gosh, usually too.
Well, let's get the story from the guy himself.
Rene, he'll be here.
He'll be here at 8:00. Our dear friend Courtney Diamond, aka 8 Ball, will be here at 8:30. She's got a thing she's doing that the tailor-made tribute to Taylor Swift. On November 1st over at Del Mar Hall. That's a big deal.
She's killing it with that thing.
Killing it. I watched her promotional video. Man, she's so good.
She is so good.
So
She loves
good.
it. And the little girls love her. And it's so cute to witness. I went to one of her shows at the Wildie when this thing started out. My mom and I went. And it was just so freaking cute. All these dads had brought their daughters all dressed up as Taylor Swift. And they were just
great.
in the pit, losing their minds like it was really Taylor Swift. And she acts like she's Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
It's so good.
She channels Taylor.
Yeah.
Have we seen her since she was since she got married?
No, this will be the first time.
Ah, her first appearance.
Yeah, she'll look different because she's
She
married.
may look different. I don't know, but she'll be here at 8:30. Hey, speaking of local stuff, a couple local stories for you. I turned on Channel 2 at 5:00 yesterday, and breaking news.
Oh, no.
Breaking news. Headline: High stakes rescue. The unlikely hero who saved a man on a 1,000-foot TV tower. Did you guys see the story yesterday?
Yes, it did come up
Yeah, I saw the headline.
on Instagrams.
What you doing up there, Chad?
Yeah, well, this was a wild story. So this is out in Afton. So Afton,
South County.
Afton specifically, yeah, South County. This particular tower is in Afton. Okay, so we'll just say it this way: for a painter out in Afton, Wednesday, gorgeous day, right? Gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. Normal work day turned into a high stakes rescue mission, hundreds of feet in the air, all to save a guy you didn't even know. So the hero of the story is a guy named Steven Garcia. He is a broadcast tower technician who was part of a crew hired to paint the massive KSDK television transmission tower.
Oh, that's the one right by Hee.
Right.
By
in
Tower
Afton.
T?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you know exactly where we're talking.
Yes, I do.
Okay, that is a 1,000-foot tower. So the crew had actually stopped working for the day because it was pretty windy yesterday, so they can't be up there that high with the winds like that. So as Steven is getting ready to leave, he noticed something like, okay, unbelievable. A guy, barefoot, had started climbing the ladder inside the tower. And Steven recognized him as somebody who had approached the crew earlier asking to join them. But they were like, dude, beat it. Like, get out of here. And without a second thought, Steven started climbing after him to try to stop him. He says, I get to about 300 feet. He's about 200 feet above me. I called to him. I said, hey, please stop climbing. And he wouldn't stop. And realizing he wouldn't win a foot race up a 1,000-foot tower, Steven Garcia made a quick decision. He climbed back down and, with the help of his coworkers, used their painting team's basket, a platform on a cable and pulley system, to get ahead of this guy.
Dang.
And at about 900 feet,
Oh, my gosh.
at about 900 feet, Steven got out of the basket and physically blocked the guy,
Wow.
stopping him from going any higher.
Wow.
And he says it wasn't easy. He says, I had to get my hands on him to physically stop him from climbing any higher. He says, I was concerned about him slipping. He was continually trying to climb out of my arms.
So he didn't give any indication of what he wanted to do
No.
at any point here.
No, I don't have a name. I don't really have anything about this guy
Except for barefoot.
except he was barefoot.
So you know it ain't me.
This is the KSDK Tower.
The case to Kid Tower, yes. So for the next 30 minutes, Steven held on to him. Held on to the guy while a massive rescue crew operation kicked off on the ground.
That's amazing.
Firefighters from a countywide task force, including crews from Maplewood and Melville and Afton, arrived on the scene. They went up in the basket, secured both men, and brought everybody safely back to the ground. And the guy who was barefoot tried to climb up was taken to the hospital in police custody. When Steven asked him why he was climbing, the guy simply said he wanted to, quote, see the lights.
He's not the first. I can't tell you that I haven't had the urge, if you will, when you see those things.
Oh, man. I even look up at those things and I get sick to my stomach.
At this age, yeah. But like over the course of my life, there's plenty of times where if you see somebody working on those and they have like the fence open, you're like, oh, the fence is open. Boy, I'd love to see what that feels like up there.
It'd be pretty neat.
We had a tragic thing happen at Limburg because we had one behind Limburg, and during school hours, some dude cabled. I guess you know those guy wires that go out a few thousand feet to kind of make sure the tower don't fall.
Yeah.
I guess this guy was hooked up to one of them, and hooked up to something else, and the other one it somehow
Snapped.
came unhooked or something, and he slid down the guy wire. I think it split him in half.
Oh. Split him in
It was
half?
during school, yeah, because there's like a cross,
Oh.
there's like another cable. It was bad. It was bad news, and it happened
While you were in school?
During school hours,
Oh.
and they're like, "Hey,
Nobody look outside.
well, they're like all the walkers, you know, because they let the walkers go before the buses get there,
Yeah.
you know, and some of them go behind the school to get to their neighborhoods. Everybody's like, all the walkers are going to have to not go to the back of the school today.
Well, fire officials called this a very dangerous rescue and had nothing but praise for this Steven Garcia guy.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Quick thinking, bravery.
I mean, look how high.
He saved that guy's life.
Look how high up this thing is, man. I mean, it is.
Yeah, 1,000 feet.
Right.
You've never been curious
No.
as to what that feels like up in.
No, I'm not a heights guy.
I was going to say, like, it takes a special type of person to do that. So maybe this guy could, I don't know, harness that energy into something productive, like getting a degree and changing light bulbs up there or whatever whatever certification you got to have to go up and change the light
Who,
bulbs.
the guy that climbed the tower?
Yeah.
This is more scary. Look what these guys
Oh, in the basket?
Yeah, that's
do.
nuts.
They go up in this
Especially
basket
on that
thing.
windy day.
Right.
This is way more
Well-
scary than being inside the steel shell.
You know, there are flight people and there are fight people, and Steven is a fight person who got in the basket to grab this guy who clearly, the guy going up barefoot was clearly something was going on.
Yeah, dude, what a
Yeah.
hero.
And to wrap your arms around him,
What a freaking
Love
hero.
it,
Because
man.
who knows what would have happened up there?
right? Was he up there to jump? I mean, who knows?
Yeah. And if he wasn't, he could have still fallen,
Be a
and we would have
wild
never
job.
known.
Want to be one of those people that you're a
Yeah, I see the guys
painter.
up there, or like I see the dudes in Tower Grove. I've seen them where they bring them in a helicopter. That's a wild job. There's like dudes on a harness that lower from a helicopter that get trim around those big power lines. and
Yeah.
run through like the Tower, not Tower Grove, the Grove, like where all those big down Choto, where all those big power lines are in the middle of the city. There's
You
dudes
gotta
just
have-
like doing work on the transformers, and then they're like, they
Yeah,
hook
you
onto the
gotta have
helicopter.
some-
They're just like dangling in the air, and I'm like, that is
some giant balls for that.
and it's just not a job you can go to.
It's not a job
like,
for everybody.
I was like I don't know.
With a head full of cold medicine.
No.
You know, like you got to be pretty alert.
You got to be
on it.
sharp at all times.
My one experience checking the classifieds, if you will. I was like, I don't know, 18, 19 years old or something. You know, I'm supporting
Checking the classifieds. Nice.
supporting a family already, and I was like, well, you know, in the movies they check the classifieds. They look at these the backs of papers and the RFT for job openings, right? And I went to like 5 or 6 different really, really random interviews. One was to sell cologne. I was like in some weird
To sell cologne.
weird building in
That's
Maryland
exciting.
Heights, and they were like running us through. It was like me and like 20 other people, and they're talking about colognes and how to sell cologne. And I was like,
Oh, God.
you know, and they're like, all right, well,
Like knockoff cologne?
I guess so, yeah. And it was like 4 hours in, and they're like, okay, you guys can take a break. You have 15 minutes and come back. I got in my car and I sat and I was like, is this what I want to do? I don't think this is what I want to do. I'll
No.
go ahead and-
You may have been part of the crew that they give you a duffel bag and you go to Schnucks parking lots and approach people as they're wheeling their
I think it was.
wheeling their groceries.
I think
in
it
their
was.
car.
They
Oh.
hadn't really told me how I was going to sell these things. It was just going through the education of like knowing all these different.
Learn, you ever
forms.
been approached by somebody in a parking lot selling cologne?
No.
Rafe? It's not really a thing anymore. It was a thing.
Yeah, it was, and they were knockoff, and
Yeah.
they were teaching us like, you know, you can't patent a chemical combination. So this Nautica and
total.
our, you know,
Total knockoff.
Yeah.
our blue ocean is the same thing. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I went from that, and I was like, well, I guess I'll check the next classified, and the next one was high-rise window washer, and I was like, I don't care about heights. I love an adventure. Let's do it. And I remember my dad. I was talking to my dad for some reason, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go do this high-rise window washing. And he goes, son, don't do that. It's dangerous. Don't
The
be
hell
doing
you
that."
are.
He never weighed in on anything. He's like, don't do that. And I go, I'm doing it. And the offices were right over here in Overland. And I went over for the interview, set up the interview and everything. And they're like, you're pretty much a shoo-in, dude, because nobody
wants this job.
applies for
No
this.
idiot wants this job.
That's why we're advertising in the paper. So I went and I knocked, and the doors were locked, and I knocked, and nobody was there. Had somebody open the door, I probably would be.
Yeah, they probably all
That's
died.
awesome.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. But I always think like, wow, that was a real divine intervention that I didn't get that job.
The door was locked that day.
The door was locked. Nobody was there.
Oh, just go down the rabbit hole of looking up videos of window washers in trouble.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Like the wind blowing those
The
big
wind-
old things.
Moon and I had a buddy, the lead singer of Squad 5-0 is this awesome punk band that was around for a while, and he, to make a ton of extra money whenever they weren't on the road, that's what he did, and he was encouraging me, and I'm like, that sounds
So
awesome.
a high-rise
Yeah.
window washer. So you
Yeah.
get in the basket, and they have the cables that go over the top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it pays incredible.
You're just a
and
squeegee
I did the same
man.
thing. I looked into it, but thankfully I was on the road too much, and I don't think anyone would have taken me at that time because I was gone half the time.
Well, not to mention
My life would have been different had they opened the door. I'm sure.
not to mention the Steven Garcia, and I said it in the story earlier. It was windy, and they were done for the day, and that's why they were on the ground. And he got back up there,
Oh,
and
in
he
the
saved
wind.
this guy.
Oh, wow.
So
what a
we
rad
salute
guy.
you, Steven Garcia.
Yes, we do.
So impressive.
Very impressive. Also, locally here, officials with the Missouri Lottery are asking Powerball players to check their tickets from a recent drawing. You might be $1 million richer, and you know where the gas station this ticket was bought at was?
No.
Yours.
Long Road in Chesterfield, that Edison Express. My friggin'
It really is yours.
yeah.
Somebody who needed it, thankfully.
Yes.
Yeah.
West County.
Yeah, somebody coming off of
Somebody in
Wild Horse Street.
Chesterfield finally hit it big.
Oh, thank God.
They're struggling out there, man. Last time I drove through there, I locked my
you know what,
doors.
Rafe? The help needs gas too.
That's
on
true.
their way back.
I can't
to,
get a
on
lawn-
their way back to
Let's
their
hope.
their hovels.
You can't get a lawnmower shack for under $600,000 out there.
Yes, let's hope.
The
all
help
your-
may have been on their way home and picked up a lotto
yes,
ticket.
you're right.
Rich people don't play the lotto.
Perhaps your personal toenail trimmer was on the way back to their mud hut and bought a ticket. Let's hope.
But I saw this. Ooh, this is my gas station.
That's good.
That's the one with the barbecue place, right?
Yeah.
You didn't say, ooh, you were all upset.
Dang.
You were all
Obicuse is
upset.
right. Obicuse is,
Obicuse.
is
Yeah.
attached to it.
Wait, where is this Long and
Long and Edison.
That's right.
Edison?
It's close
So-
to Family Church.
Yeah, it's right. The church is behind.
Oh, yeah, it's the one right past it. not the McDonald's one, but the
church. His church's lawn is behind it.
Yeah. Wow, that's
could have been somebody from your church, Scott.
Whoa.
Could have been.
I hope my wife isn't telling me she's playing. And she actually does.
So this was the drawing. Oh, when was it? Oh, I don't know. Oh, October 18th. Winning ticket was sold at an Edison Express convenience store, 158 Long Road in Chesterfield, October 18th. For that drawing, the winning numbers: 311, 27, 40, 58. Powerball 10. You have 180 days to collect.
Okay.
So check your tickets. Check your tickets. 180 days. If the prize is unclaimed, you are, I guess the money goes to, quote, benefit Missouri public education.
Give it back. Give it back.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, let's get that chant going.
Well, how about this one? This is more of a sad story out of Fenton. Imagine getting a call for a welfare check and discovering not just one or two animals in need, a whole house full. This is what happened. Fenton, Tuesday night, rescuers from the St. Louis County Animal Care and Control saved 30 small terrier dogs and a blind pony.
A blind pony?
30 small terriers and a blind pony.
Sweet love.
It was a bad situation.
Yeah. I got yelled at by an animal rescuer.
Why?
I went to Vet 19 to film some videos the other day, and there was a lady. So they had there must have been some kittens in a grate. And
like in the sewer?
Yeah, like right in front of the building.
Why
She had
didn't
the
you call
grate
me?
off. Believe me, I thought of you during this, and I was like, oh my God, I hope this isn't her future. And this lady in an Astro van, just ripping darts, dude, smoking, chain smoking the whole time. And she had her phone like sitting on the ledge, and I guess she had cat sounds. I didn't know. I got out of my car and heard.
Oh, they lure them out with cat sounds?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Oh,
we do.
I don't know.
Down in the grate, there's like a cage, and it's a big cage. And I know what was going on. I thought there were cats in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking by, and she's like sitting, got her door open, her leg hanging out, smoking a cigarette in her Astro van. And I look down in the hole, and I go, oh my gosh, that's your phone. I thought there were cats in there. And she's like, that's how I lure them out. Why don't you be quiet?
Whoa.
And I
Yeah,
go,
mind your
whoa.
business. Doing
Okay.
cat activities.
Serious stuff.
Meow.
Sorry that you're in front of a public building ripping darts with a giant cage, and I had the audacity to care.
How dare you, Ray? How
Nothing
dare
to
you?
see here.
Nothing to see
Move
here.
along.
Because I was like, oh, are you luring out a bigger... I didn't know if the cat sounds were to lure out like a predator. Because the cage was huge. And I was like, what's down in there? There's like some kind of cat-killing badger down in there.
Hell yeah.
But she's like, it takes a while. And I need quiet. And I go, okay.
Sorry you're in public.
Yeah, I mean...
What a
It was
turd.
it was like a genuine, like, interest, curiosity. It was like, oh. I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally thought there were kittens down in that hole. And she's like, there are. I'm luring them out. Why don't you be quiet? And I was like, wow. All right.
She's trying to lure
I
some
see.
new friends. 'cause
Listen.
I see why you work alone.
You can't, the cat distribution facility, that's not how it works. You can't be luring things out with your phone sounds, okay? The cat distribution system has to just give you a cat. You just got to be somewhere, and then all of a sudden one walks out. And I look forward to that day.
So were there cats down there? So there were cats down there.
There were cats in the hole that she was trying, or supposedly there were cats in the hole, and she was trying to lure them into this cage. They must have been in the little pipe.
Oh. How'd they get there?
I don't know. That was what I wanted
More
to know,
info
but there was
needed.
no
They're like the it
follow-ups.
clown.
When you get your head ripped off, you don't ask any follow-ups. Because I went outside with my friend Eric. We were filming outside.
Did you put your hands up and went, oh?
He goes, we got to film. We'll film this in front of the building. I go, I don't think we will. And he goes, why? And I go, I dare you to talk to this cat lady outside. She's not having it. And he walked past. And he goes, well, I want to know what's going on. I go, it's not. That juice ain't worth the squeeze, brother. I'm like, I'm not talking when we go out there. And then when I left, she wasn't a little nicer when I left.
She's smoking. I've seen a lot of
She
things.
must have been on her first cig or something. Well, she got one in her. She was a little more chill. So when I left, she goes, I just waved and was like, good luck, quietly. And she's like, takes time. Just takes time. And I'm like, all right, Linda, good luck.
Yeah.
Was her car
Got out of
nice?
there.
It was an
An Astro van, of course it was.
Oh, yeah, that is very
Yeah.
Of course it
Ain't
was.
nothing better
I
than
painted a
Astro.
pretty
It was
good
the
picture.
best minivan ever made.
Yep. They're coming back, by the
I
way.
had
What
two
year
of
is
them.
it? Newer model?
No.
Are there newer
1980s.
model Astro
Coming
vans?
back. What are
No,
you
it
talking
was
about?
like it was the blue one that had like a real pointy front and like a red.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, pointy front. That's an Aerostar.
That's a
Don't,
Dustbuster.
don't you confuse an Astro with an
Maybe
Aerostar.
it was an Aerostar then. I don't
Astro
know,
is a
man.
damn.
Show me an
damn-
Aerostar.
damn truck, man.
Because I really
Bring out
want to
the
get.
Aerostar.
Bring out the Aerostar.
That's the difference between Ford and a
It
Chevy.
had like the little, I don't know what you'd call it, the trim that's just like a little red line going down the side.
Okay, this is an Aerostar.
The landing
It's
strip.
got the real, like
No,
the
that
slope,
wasn't it.
the slope thing.
Looks like little dirt devils.
Let me show you
Yeah,
a
you're
Chevy
right.
Astro. Chevy Astro has got like a Conaline front.
That wasn't it either.
Mystery van.
That's an Astro.
Yeah. I always thought they were just only that brown color because the Feltons at my church, that's what they drove for my whole life.
Did she
pretty
have
much.
the side door open?
No,
Was it a what is it?
She had the front door.
Was it a
open.
sliding
It's
side
this
door?
one.
You said
What's
her leg
this
was
one?
out. Was it she just like spread eagle? Like what were we talking?
It was the Pontiac Montana.
oh yeah.
Dang, so she-
Remember those?
Yeah.
With the real
nice.
pointy triangle front? Look that one up. Look up the Pontiac Montana. Because I was like, no, it was way more pointy.
yeah,
But it was like navy blue with the pinstripe down the side. Because I remember,
I hope she got those
I
cats
remember
out.
thinking like, wow, someone's still driving one of those.
That's a rare card.
It is.
What's it? The Pontiac Montana.
Yeah, and I don't even remember this.
it looks like a good cat car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
that one right there, and
yeah.
that's the little stripe down it
That's
was
right.
red.
Yeah.
This is
But
one that-
hers was navy blue all the way through,
Our aunt had one of these.
and she had the side door
those
open
are
because it doesn't
nice.
have a side door.
Yeah. This
I'll
is
be
one that
honest
Taylor
with you.
Swift drives.
They're cool looking.
I'll be honest with you. That's pretty cool looking.
Pretty cool looking car.
Get a van with me. Let's
Transport.
go.
Pontiac Transport. That must have been what she had on because it
Yeah.
didn't have a side door. She
It's
just
got
had
the
that door
windows.
kicked open, ripping the dark.
Yeah.
These are basically like airport transport vans.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
those are
van
pretty
was
cool.
the van was full of stuff.
Yeah.
Van's exactly how you're picturing in your mind, like floor to ceiling.
All
full of
this
stuff.
cat catching equipment.
Well, considering
naps.
Just cat stuff.
considering
Cats aren't gonna
Pontiac
catch
hasn't made a car
themselves.
since 2009, and they haven't made these since the 90s, somebody's still rocking those. I'm gonna assume has it full of stuff.
So I'm wondering if she was like, if she
It was full of
worked,
stuff.
if she worked for Animal Control, or she was like,
No, she seemed like
a
an
mercenary.
independent
I
contractor.
am animal control.
She seemed like an independent contractor. She seemed like the what's the Ray Donovan of cat people.
Like when we can't get him out of the storm.
You got a
the
cat
storm
problem
drain.
Animal Control can't solve. You call Linda. She's just and
Linda will
she's-
get those
and Linda's
cats
got
out.
a rotary phone in her house. She's just sitting there smoking cigs, waiting for a phone call.
It's my future.
And she, yeah, I bet you,
The
I bet you-
1990 Pontiac Transport. That's exactly what it was.
yeah, when we cannot, the absolute last resort is calling Linda.
Yeah.
When all else fails, get Linda out there.
She's all business. I'll give her that.
Well, with this particular story out of Fenton, it's pretty sad. Officers get to the property. They find the dogs again. 30 small terriers crammed inside the house, living in neglectful conditions. The poor pony was blind, had been left alone outside.
Oh my God. No sweater?
Not even a sweater.
The
It's cold
pony,
out.
and a lone pony, a lonely
And a lone
pony,
blind pony.
a lonely pony.
Come on and ride
No one
it.
didn't know
Ride
what
the
was going
lonely
on.
pony.
Future glue,
No. I just
Future
put that together.
dog
No.
food.
Stop this. And yes, that is where glue
Or
comes
IKEA,
from, kids.
IKEA meatballs.
Stop this. Do not ruin everybody's Thursday with IKEA meatballs being ground up little blind pony.
That is how I learned, by the way, about that. Our family had horses, and one of my favorite horses was tied up to the tree in the front yard, and I'd never seen that before. I was like, "Hey, why is Thunder on the tree up front?" And they said, "Well, he's going to the meat packers."
Stop
And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, that or the glue factory. I'm not sure which one's picking them up." And I said, "What? What are you talking about?" And I went inside and I go, "Hey, man, older cousin over here said something about Thunder going to the glue factory. What's that supposed to mean?" They go, "Well, that's where he's going. Because we don't want him to keel over here. It's too damn heavy to do anything with. So, we'll let them have him now."
Wow.
And I was crying my eyes out. Like, you mean Thunder's going to be ground up into dog food?
Think about the time. Oh, I thought it was glue.
Well, it was
No,
at the time.
I'm looking that up. Is that a real?
He said-
is that a real thing?
I hope not, because think of all the time
Yeah, the
people
hooves.
ate
Look at
Elmer's
Elmer.
glue as a
Yeah,
kid.
but Elmer's glue is not made from horses.
Well, there is a
it is.
cow
It's made
on
from
it.
cows. That's why it's got a cow on it. It's from hooves. It's the gelatin or something like that. It's something about the hooves.
Yeah.
Listen, all I know is that horse got picked up and has never been seen again.
Shame he's only 3 years old.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay, collagen.
Collagen, that's it, yeah.
For centuries, the strongest and most common adhesives were made from animal products. The key ingredient is collagen, the protein found in the connective tissue, skin, and bones of animals. When these parts are boiled for a long time, the collagen breaks down into gelatin, which then is dried and processed to become animal hide glue. Before cars and tractors, horses were the engines of society. They were work animals used for farming, transportation, and warfare. A horse that became too old, sick, or injured to work lost its economic value. And then I guess you would sell the horse to a rendering plant, often called a glue factory, which was a practical way to recoup a small amount of money from the carcass.
Uh-huh. And that's what happened in
But this is
1987 with Thunder.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, I don't think.
Have a good day at school, kids.
Hey man, you gotta learn how the world works somehow, and sometimes it's
I don't
think
like
that's
the
anything they do
world.
anymore.
sometimes it's waving goodbye to your favorite horse. Meat packers. I still remember the way he said it. Because I thought differently after that. I was like, man, my cousin's a callous mofo.
That's right.
But I mean,
They always are, aren't they? The older cousin.
I was
they
like,
just start
holy
spitting
smokes,
wisdom
man.
at you.
That's your horse.
Yeah, I thought it was an old off to the glue factory. I thought that was just a saying.
no. But I mean, it is way better than just
Yeah,
burying it and let it sit in the ground. Why not have it a little extra life
As long
in
as
it?
it's killed humanely.
Well, that's
I'm
what they
fine.
say. It would be for a farmer to get a little extra money from.
I mean, older cousins or older brothers wore the internet before the
yeah,
internet.
it taught us
Yeah.
everything.
That's how you Googled stuff. You asked
It taught us
Richard Mansfield. You asked your friend's older brother, and he's like, "Oh, I know about that."
Yeah, I'm still unpacking.
Yeah, because he
things.
asked.
Yeah, like
He asked someone.
He shows you your first Cherry magazine, and it's like that's graduate porn. That's not for your first viewing. And he'd be like, "Oh, you like Playboy? Check this out." And I'm like, "Oh my god,
Wow, we jumped to
This is a
separate.
thing?
this is way different."
I'm gonna need you to explain this.
Yeah, he had all kind of saw my first Ouija board, everything you needed to know.
That confidence that came from an older cousin who probably also knew that they didn't know what they were talking
Yeah.
about, but just was dumping.
But now the
you are
internet is
Ultimate
that
con
too.
man.
You were just like, teach me.
The misinformation you got from older
Yeah.
cousins and brothers is what the internet has become.
Oh yeah, my parents
You
learned.
can't trust anything on there anymore either. So it's just a bunch of older brothers making stuff up online.
Yeah, my parents learned
We've come full circle.
pretty early that every time we visited the cousins, I was coming home with some new piece of knowledge that I shouldn't have known.
Yeah, true or not true.
About Christmas, about Easter,
Right.
if you will. It was always that cousin
Well,
spilling the beans.
back to the story here. The director of the Department of Public Health said the animals were surviving in an environment no living being should ever endure. The good news is the owner agreed to surrender all the animals to animal control, and they're getting the care they desperately need. But here's the challenge: this massive rescue has pushed the county's already crowded animal shelters to its limits.
Yeah.
So with these new arrivals, the shelter is now caring for over 200 dogs.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, so the shelter is now in crisis and desperately needs the community's support here. So the 31 rescued animals will need veterinary care before they're ready for new homes. But there are so many other wonderful dogs waiting right now.
Tell you what, man. They're both just happen to be Chihuahuas, but I've quote unquote rescued 2 Chihuahuas, from scenarios where they were being passed around or whatever. And I'm telling you, there's nothing more thankful than a dog that's been through hell for a while, that all of a sudden has a home and has a leader and love and food and sleep and quiet. Those dogs will love you.
And these don't seem to be big. So they're smaller. They're terriers.
Yeah.
So
If you like little dogs,
if you like
check
little
it out.
dogs, I know while one of the news crews was down there, 2 of the rescued dogs found their forever homes.
Oh, cool.
Got me yesterday. It's a small start, but damn it. It got me.
I love that.
It got me.
Go get you a third dog, man.
No,
Yeah. Well,
no.
it sounds like you
foster
need it. You're
one.
ready.
We almost got divorced over the second dog.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, mistakes were made, but I love the dog. It's fine. It's,
Wait, who brought the second dog?
I
Oh,
did.
me
It was
too.
my fault.
All right.
Oh, I see.
I know. It's still Sore subject, but we're getting through it.
That's nice.
Sounds
great.
We're getting through things. We're just talking about old cars. What color is? So you got a white car?
Yes.
I have my first white car. What car's your color?
Black.
Oh, what color's your car? Black. The black car. Rafe, your color?
It's supposed to be gray, graphite gray, but it looks blue.
Looks blue.
It's
It does
kind of
look
got
blue.
it. Depending on how the sun hits it, it kind of looks like a dark navy
Yeah, it
blue
does.
or a gray. I don't know. They use some of that weird metallic paint on it or whatever. So
Scott, you're
Red this week.
you're the car you own.
Oh, silver.
So you have a silver car. All right. So would you factor this in if you're buying a new car? Someone looked at the resale value of different cars after 5 years. And there are two colors that kill the value of your car.
I think I read this before. And I do think about it because I almost bought a truck
Okay, don't say it if you know it.
that was
You
this
know.
color. And it actually made me kind of second guess it.
What do you think the two colors that kill a car's value are? The most?
It's got to be white.
Is it yellow?
No.
White. White. You know,
white and black are probably the best two.
Yeah, those.
you know
are-
why yellow doesn't?
Why?
Because they make so few of them, and usually people that are like, okay,
Looking
with,
for a yellow car,
okay with
looking
yellow,
for a
or
yellow
looking
car.
for, yeah.
Interesting.
I saw like a Barbie pink. I think it was like a Mercedes or something, and I'm like, that car's got a specific audience.
Yeah.
Mary Kay.
Mary Kay people, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the two colors that kill your car's value the most are
Red.
It's bright blue,
blue, and
and
it's not red. It's black.
Black.
Why?
Black and blue.
Erroneous.
Black and blue. Blue cars depreciate the most, losing an average of 27% of their value in the first 5 years. Black cars are next at 23%.
I knew the blue because blue, like 2010 or so, there was like a very, very cool, bright, like M&M glossy blue that was coming back, and they made these blue Tacomas, and I almost had one, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I read an article that blue has the worst resale value.
A blue,
Like a
yeah,
bright blue.
the car's resale value the most gone.
The color blue I have, or do you think it's like a bright?
No, bright blue. I think those like quasi blue things, I don't think they really account.
Well, but do you know the reason why?
But yours is blue/black.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, it's both.
it's kind of both.
It's all right.
Do you
Maybe
know
that's
the
why they
reason
listed
why?
it as gray.
No.
Maybe that's why they were like, oh, it's graphite gray. I'm like, I don't know, it looks kind of blue, man, or black. It's like, no, that's graphite gray.
Do you want to fashion a guess why those two colors?
Dirt.
Dirt. Yeah, they look dirty. They're the hardest colors to keep clean.
See, I would say that about white cars.
No,
yeah, you think so, but
you'd think, but no.
No. Since owning a white car.
it's pretty tight. It does
It's
seem
pretty tight.
to look better longer.
Interesting.
Dust doesn't show on white. It's not necessarily dirt. It's just like
Whatever
the
road.
little
Yeah,
bit of like
it's the
road
pollen
dust
and all
when
that.
it gets on like a black, like it puts a
Oh,
sheen
yeah.
on it so fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dark colored cars tend to look filthier because it's easier to see the dirt. It's actually harder to see the dirt on light colored cars. So the study found that the ones that retain their value the best are white cars.
That's interesting though, because I do think when they're clean, a dark colored
looks
car
sharp.
looks sharper.
Yeah,
Looks
absolutely.
the best. So it's like the resale value is based on your own laziness. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of weird. That's not worth as much because I don't want to keep it clean. Okay, well that sounds like a you problem. Like if you keep it clean and it looks the
Yeah, but that's
best,
still going to
why-
prevent you from buying it.
I guess so.
Lazy or not,
It's just a bizarre reason.
because they look dirtier. Yeah.
I would think like a color that would get you pulled over, like red.
Right. Isn't that
Yeah.
still the most pulled over car color? Is a white
Red.
car.
Yeah.
Orange definitely gets you a couple.
I'm curious what these. So there's been like a trend I've seen Subaru specifically, but also like a lot of Toyotas. These trendy colors that come out, like how do those? Like there was like a khaki colored truck for a while.
Oh,
it almost
yeah.
looked like a
back-
pair of stepdad's cargo shorts.
Back to the 80s.
I kind of like that color though.
Me too,
I do
man.
too.
I love it.
I do too, but will it hold up over time?
Right.
Well, it keeps,
Probably
It's
not.
gone in and out through the years.
Yeah, you
so.
talk. It's like a khaki beige.
Yeah.
Like those are decades.
Khaki beige?
And it killed in the 80s, and then it died, and then now it's back. So it looks like
What color are we talking?
every 30, 40 years.
Not like a hunter green, right?
No,
No,
we're talking
it's like-
beige.
Those are
Beige.
back too.
Like a khaki
I like the
color.
hunter green.
Every
Hunter
third
car.
car was
Forest green
beige
cars
in the
look good
80s.
too, but
Yeah, the forest green.
they're very specific color palettes of the time that they're in.
And the forest green is usually shortly after the beige because everything was forest green in the 90s and it was gone in the aughts and the teens. And now forest green is back. That BMW green, that whatever they call it, racing green, that's the coolest green I've ever seen on a car
I saw
ever.
that at the dealership.
There's a
Holy
green
crap.
Rivian downstairs that looks sharp. It's like a hunter green Rivian.
Yeah.
that one's
Somebody in this, not in our cluster, but somebody in one of the neighboring businesses drives.
Well, if you've been browsing for a new car lately and felt your jaw drop at the prices, you are not alone. For the first time ever, the average price people are paying for a new car has officially crossed the $50,000 mark.
My
Holy
goodness.
smokes.
That's stupid.
It is.
It is
That is a
officially
stupid amount.
It has officially crossed the $50,000 mark, and this according to a new report from the experts at Kelley Blue Book. So the average buyer shelled out $50,080 last month for a new car. So what's driving the prices into the stratosphere like this?
Tariffs?
Is it? And that's what people think.
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, some more to come. Great.
Not yet. They will play a part in the future.
Yeah.
But the report says, and this is from the Kelley Blue Book people, the bigger story is our changing tastes. So, like, more and more people are choosing the pricier luxury models and expensive EVs, which pulls the overall price, the overall average price way up. And as one industry analyst puts it, so the days of the affordable under $20,000 car are extinct. I remember the first car my wife and I bought, a Toyota Matrix, was $17,000, brand new.
Oh, dude, I'm looking up. New car costs, 1990, which is when we were probably starting to at least think about cars.
1990?
Like when our parents were like buying cars. Just 90 because I was like, let's do a nice round year before the turn of the century. Average new car was $15K. Budget-friendly brand new models like the Geo Metro and Chevy Cavalier started at $6,000 to $7,000.
Amazing. 2009, I got a brand new Malibu. My grandma, so my dad's inheritance. She's like, I'm going to send you a car. She bought me the car with that money, 20 grand cash, brand new Malibu, 2009.
Dang.
That is awesome.
It was sweet.
That's a good gift right there.
It was the best.
Yeah, I think the other reason that the prices can get to this point is because these companies still know that they're like, how far will they go spending money? And if we keep giving it to them, then they're going to keep jacking up. And that's why you see tennis shoes, they just keep getting more and more. Where you see a pair of Nikes for more than $100 is hilarious.
Well,
It's a
I
cheap
bought them
little-
yesterday. I bought new walking shoes from Nike yesterday, $120.
Yeah, it's just cheap materials, and it probably costs them less than $1 to make,
Right.
and they
So-
sell them for that.
So back in 03, when we bought a brand new red Toyota Matrix, it was $17,000, and you will never see that again. Anywhere.
Well, for a brand new car. For a used,
brand
maybe
new car.
used.
So
Maybe.
one
Maybe.
industry analyst put it this way: the days of the affordable under $20,000 car are almost extinct, which means that people who are watching their budget are being pushed out of the new car market and have to look for a used car instead. Essentially, the new car market is now being dominated by wealthier buyers who can still get good loans and then afford the higher end vehicles.
Yeah.
So the interesting detail about the tariffs are that prices haven't skyrocketed just yet, but a lot of people rushed out to buy cars before the tariffs took effect. So we're likely to see those in the 2026 models.
EV sales also shot up because prices went down so they could get rid of a ton of inventory right before the EV tax credit ended. So that's one of the reasons that those EV companies and sales calls looked good, but their profitability was down.
Yeah, one of the best marketing campaigns of all time. Let's do a podcast. I read an article about it. I can't remember, but there was a shift. I want to say it was like in the 80s or 90s. Probably the 80s because that's like the excess years. That's the cocaine-fueled excess years. The car industry convinced the public that a new car was a necessity and not a luxury. And everybody started buying new. Because before that, middle-class families didn't buy new cars, or new cars were not priced. Do you know what I mean? They weren't priced at luxury prices. They were very much like an appliance, like a refrigerator or a stove, something that was kind of priced in that like high-end appliance cost range and not luxury. And then all these things in the 80s, like luxury vehicles, started coming out in these higher-end brands, and then the marketing started being like, it stopped being like geared towards like driving a Mercedes makes you this higher class person.
Right.
It became
Status.
more like
It's status symbols.
you need this for your family. Every family needs a brand new
Pontiac, Montana.
exactly
Yeah.
Dodge minivan, and people started to feel like then that keeping up with the Joneses thing started happening, and like that's how they were able to drive the prices up so quickly.
Well, so yeah, people were like, "Holy cow, new car, $50,000."
I have a friend who's a mechanic. He never bought a new car. He's like, it's the biggest waste of money you'll ever have.
That's what I used to hear. My dad like refused, you know, he was like, always buy a pre-owned vehicle because it depreciates the minute you drive it off
Yep.
the lot brand new.
That's what financial people say too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Buy pre-owned.
So like my TLX is pre-owned. I bought it in 2017. And I mean, that thing is, I still love it. Like I've been thinking about getting a new car or like what I'm planning for that like financially right now. And I'm like, well, what would I want in the next year or
My
two?
car's pre-owned.
Yeah. I mean,
Mine was
there's
a
nothing wrong with that.
2015, and it only had 19,000 miles on it.
Yeah, you can find good deals.
I mean, that's practically new to me.
I've only bought one new car ever in my whole life, and it was a Toyota Corolla, and it was because Toyota said, "Hey, we're doing 0% interest," and I said, "All righty." It's like a $19,000 stripped down, car, and I knew that it was going to be passed to a teenager within 4 years. So I was like, "Well, I'm going to drive the heck out of this for 4 years." This is when we were still down at Union Station, remember? And I was like, "I need a car that's good at a lot of miles and can deal with this, and it's going to be good for my daughter when she takes this." And it was a great deal. Great deal. It's the only time I've ever considered new.
Yeah, we drove that Toyota Matrix. I mean, the hell out of that thing. That thing lasted. And then we got a minivan.
Yeah.
Got the Toyota. What was it? Did we have the Sienna?
The Toyota Fart.
Yeah, I think you had to say
We had the Sienna. Love that car. That was the SS Vagina Magnet.
Cool.
I drove that thing.
Toot toot.
I drove that thing. You press a button, the side door opens. Woo, man.
did.
Woo.
Yeah, I
Must
did.
be nice.
You had to take a stick and push all the women out that were trying to get
I
in.
know. Like, whoa, get away, ladies. Get away.
You had TVs in that thing too, didn't you?
No, we didn't have any TV.
Oh, that was so kick-ass in the 90s. My Aunt Jenny had a van with just the one screen, you know? I don't even know what we were watching on it. That was so neat.
No, the story was my father-in-law came out to visit us, and he goes, "This car doesn't have any TVs." I go, "They don't need TVs. Like the kids don't need TVs in the car."
Yeah.
And next thing you know, a box comes, and he sent 2 TVs for the car.
Cute.
You're kidding.
And I go, "I'm not putting these in." That showed him, right? Let's make the
Yeah.
kids suffer, huh? That showed him.
What'd you do with the TVs?
They're probably still in the box,
Oh,
like at my house.
unbelievable.
What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying that's so funny because it's just a waste of money.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
a
I said
waste.
no TVs.
I know. Well, listen, I'm with you, man. You don't have to yell at me. Yell at him. We had a minivan that had TVs, and this was in the time where it did get used. The kids used it a lot, and I heard the B movie and a couple others no less than 500 times. I know the entire script, every sound effect, all the Foley. I know it all. But then, you know, these days my wife has a car. She's got TVs in it. I never think about it. The kids haven't used them once,
Right?
Because they got their own TVs.
Well,
now.
and just out of spite, I didn't do it. What an a-hole I am. Honestly, just
thinking about that? You just let
Trying
it
to be
sit in
nice
for
to
a
his
second?
grandkids.
Yeah.
What a
dude,
jerk!
it's so
What
funny.
a jerk! He was doing something for his grandkids.
And you made a few extra bucks off your vehicle when you sold it.
This was around the same time as my mother-in-law sent a drum kit to our house against my wishes.
Well,
They're just trying to love these kids, you
wow,
know?
so you're just trying to prove
you
your
don't send a
dominance.
drum. You don't send drums to somebody without clearing that with the parents. Am I right?
Well,
That's a move. That's a move.
There are 2 things you got to clear with the parents:
one. Go.
pets.
Fine. 2.
Drum kit. That's it.
condoms.
Oh man, what's worse? Because you're gonna love the
What's
dogs.
worse?
You're gonna. What's worse to send to
The
somebody?
drum kit. You know
No,
how
the
much
pets.
joy? No. Oh, dude, I would give anything as a kid.
Yeah, but your parents are going to take care of it. They don't want to do that.
Uncle
if they don't want
or
pets.
Aunt Jean dropping off a new puppy. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
can you imagine the joy?
Can you imagine your mom going, "What?
I know. Yeah.
This is what? You can't just drop a puppy off."
It would never have happened at Jill's house. My mother lied to me and said I could bring my Labrador with me when we moved to St. Louis. And that bee lied. Okay?
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes.
You left a dog behind?
No, I mean, it lived at my dad's. She lived at my dad's house. And I said, well, hey, I'll move to St. Louis with you because you're remarrying Jerry.
Yeah.
Can I bring, my dog was named Magic after Magic Johnson because I found out that he had HIV and I was upset. So I named her Magic.
What?
And so
Your
I said,
train of thought was befuddling.
can I bring my dog? She was the best. Labrador in the house, and she was house trained. Great dog. And I said, of course you can. We move. And I go, okay, when are we going to get the dog?
Yeah.
We aren't getting the dog. What?
Wow. I did. I will admit, although I was making
Where
eye
was the
contact
dog?
with you, I had difficulty following along because I'm still reviewing that you had a black lab you named Magic.
I know.
Because Magic Johnson had HIV.
I was
contracted
upset
HIV.
about Magic Johnson. I mean, that was the first time I had ever heard of HIV.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh my God, this person that everybody loves. I was
Yeah.
very into sports at that
Yeah.
time, oddly enough. And then, named her Magic.
But in hindsight,
Was it appropriate?
Right. Was it racist? I don't know. I wasn't
I mean,
raised
I
that
know
way.
I didn't say
racist.
racist.
Race, I don't think race comes into it.
It didn't in my little kid head. No, it did not. I was really concerned.
That's very. That's
Listen,
nice.
this is
No,
not the
that's
point.
nice.
I'm talking about the fact.
You don't just drop a dog or a drum kit off at somebody's house, okay? Without
That's a good point. Yeah.
without getting parents'
And
permission.
how dare you, Jill? She's still suffering.
I'm still suffering.
And you know what? That drum kit came.
my buddy had a dog named Cosby and had to change its name.
No.
Oh, no.
No
He was like
way.
a big Bill Cosby fan. I forgot about that till just now. And he goes, this is Gilmert's house. And he was calling, I can't remember, it was like, Lily. And I go, who's Lily? He goes, oh, we had to change Cosby's name. And I go, well, he doesn't know that. Or she doesn't know that.
Cosby.
Are there any other Cosbys?
You probably had to be like
Yeah, Bing.
dogs named
There's
after
not.
beloved
Bing
people
Crosby.
who have been.
You could have named it
No, Crosby.
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 Think all the dogs named Epstein that had to
Cosby,
get their
the
names.
Caesar.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Cosby. Are there any other Cosbys? Any
all I
other
was-
famous?
Let's see.
No,
here.
there's not.
Crosby, no.
Yeah,
All I
Nick
was thinking
Crosby.
during the car conversation was, nice try, show me the Epstein list.
Exactly.
Oh, Alexander Cosby. From
I don't know.
1685 through 1742.
That's his name.
Irish military officer.
So yeah, that drum kit, by the way, sat on the shelf. Never opened it.
You kidding? What do you? Where is it?
I eventually did.
You need to clean out your basement.
No, I eventually did because my mother-in-law, she'd come over. She'd go, "Where's the drum kit?" I go,
Well, it's
haven't
it's
gotten
getting
around
cleaned.
to. Haven't gotten around. You know when I set it up? When we moved into the house that had the across.
Oh yeah,
room.
in that little music room you turned it into.
Yeah.
Did you leave it there?
Somebody took it.
Okay.
Not like stole it, but like we gave it away.
Oh, all right.
We gave it away.
Fascinating.
Well, it was like for a kid.
Yeah.
And then we had, like, all right, I'll pay Johnny Venus to come give the boy lessons.
Mm-hmm.
And then the boy didn't want to play. Like, let's give this away. Maybe we missed our little drummer opportunity.
We
I
missed
don't
the
know.
window.
So out of spite, oh man, what a bad son-in-law I am. Out of spite, no TVs in the minivan and no drum kit.
This guy know how to party or what?
And no drum kit.
My dad sucks.
They don't know.
I know because they never got to experience it.
I know. Hey, speaking of, okay, so we ran that Toyota Matrix again into the ground until we got the minivan. But I had a friend, and this happened a couple weeks ago. Their fridge stopped working, and this is one of those. Oh my God, the fridge is not working. So now you got to scramble to take all the stuff out of the fridge and like give it to neighbors. Because usually, if you go down to like Home Depot or Lowe's or Slimans or whatever, then you don't get the fridge that day.
Yeah. No, you got to go back. You got to go fill a cooler with ice. Quick, you go get the ice.
Unless you got unless you're borrowing somebody's truck and you're gonna do it yourself.
Well, they do have those rentals. You know, sometimes you can you can get like a dinged one or a floor model or something, but then you got to rent the flatbed.
Yeah. Do they still have that Sears outlet
That I don't know. You talking about in the
Down
mall
in-
up on 370?
in Fenton?
Yeah, Fenton.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the.
Rising right near Gravois Bluffs.
I wonder if that's still there.
Wasn't there one in the Mills Mall? What happened to the Mills Mall? We haven't.
Yeah,
Is it
where,
the-
does that
I haven't been
exist?
updated.
Yeah, no, the ice rink is there. That's it.
It's
It's
gone.
just-
But the
ice
building is still there.
The building is still there.
Holy crud!
They just use the ice rink.
What do they use that for now?
The ice rink?
Just to go ice skating?
No, there are teams that play there.
Oh, okay.
No way. Are any shops still going?
No,
None.
not even the pretzel place.
What?
Dang it.
So they've erased it all. They just.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, you got to turn that into like an indoor paintball.
Well, remember
facility or something.
Dan Buck was going to do something there?
right.
that
But then
fell through.
Moved it to Chesterfield or something.
No, I think it just fell through.
So it's just sitting there, abandoned.
Yeah,
What the heck is the update on that? We got to do something.
that people have tried to.
Well, give it to us.
So I don't want no part of that. Yeah, Cabela's is still there.
Yeah, the last Sears is gone.
The Sears,
'Cause
at the Denton Scratch place.
Yeah, they had a dent and ding place in the Mills Mall. I feel like I got a dryer there or something once.
Well, so they're scrambling. They're going to give everybody all the. Oh my God! Can I borrow your freezer? Mm-hmm. They had to go to work and put stuff in their like here, like put stuff in the freezer and fridge here. It sucks.
That does suck.
I try not to waste all the groceries, but so they get a new fridge. And the owner of the appliance store they got it at was like, yeah, these new appliances are really only built to last around 7 to 10 years.
That's so BS, isn't it? We spend all this money for it only to poop out in a decade. That's not how it used to be.
Well, and that brings me to this question. What's the oldest working appliance in your house?
Oh,
What is the oldest working appliance in your house?
I got a garage fridge that's made it through 4 homes.
Our garage fridge, too.
And it was there when we got there, and it was old when we got there. I bet you it's from the 80s.
Yep.
And it's fine.
Our garage fridge is probably 20 years old.
20? Oh, yeah. Well, I think this thing is rocking
Dude,
30-something years.
Not my house, but I was amazed. I looked at a house, and the water heater was a Rheem water heater from 1981. Mm-hmm. Still cranking.
Water heater?
Yeah.
Water
Oh,
heater,
my God.
Which are not made to go that
No.
long. And I was like, what a testament to that company. 81, and they're like, still runs like a top, never had a problem.
How? Even with all the sediment that would build up
Don't
from.
know.
That's crazy.
Ours too. We have 2 water heaters at our house, and they are not original, but they're super old, like over 10 years. Need to get new ones probably, but they still work fine. Like still hot water.
That's
Good
impressive.
stuff.
I thought the guy was lying to me. And I go, nah, that's wrong. And he goes, no, right here, man, 1981. It's all the service records. They had to add 3 stickers.
Whoa.
All the service records on the side. And I was like, man, that's a testament to quality right there. Or luck. Or maybe
Or preventative maintenance.
or maybe the house sat empty for a long time and didn't get used a lot. I don't know.
Usually those that water heater is crazy. Usually like an old fridge with no bells and whistles, no ice maker, none of the other stuff. It just keeps things cold.
Yeah.
Those things last forever.
Yeah.
Well, the old Frigidairs, like the old ones that look like that atomic retro
Right.
mid-century ones, the real ones, I see those sometimes, man. They're still cranking.
Yeah, those things are incredible.
No bells and whistles, just you open the door, you close the door. That's it. There's no...
No, it's because the reason they keep going is that they're easy to repair. It's a much more simple process to go and replace something in it, a coil or whatever, than you're in business. Compared to
the new stuff.
New stuff is so tiny and complex, and
You guys should have a sit down with my dad. I think you guys would all get on.
Well, 618 on the Schreier text line. We have a deep freeze from my husband's grandparents. It's 45 years old.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
45 years
I think
old.
you guys would have a good time talking about all this stuff. And trucks with hand crank windows.
I
And,
think it's of that time, too, man, like, depending on what it's from. Like, there was I looked at that other house that I wish it was beautiful, mid-century modern over near Overland, and it had the original. It was built in '57, and it had the original GE stovetop and oven, and they worked. And I mean, it was like that. Remember when everything was like that kind of that off-color yellow,
Yeah.
and almost like baby poop yellow?
Yeah, you're
It
like,
was
at some point,
that
maybe this
color
was black.
At
appliances.
some point, this was in.
Yeah, at some point this was hot, and it was that like almost baby doo-doo yellow, but the guy showing the house was real proud to be like, this thing works, man. They cook a turkey every Thanksgiving in this.
636, 35-year-old dryer. Just replaced a belt in the last month. Works great.
yeah, my dryer. I don't know how old that thing is. It's And that's the same thing. I had to replace the belt, but otherwise it's
Sometimes I think it's luck.
crashing.
Dishwasher from 97, we just replaced it 6 months ago because it didn't match. You just put it out to pasture because it didn't match, poor thing.
Yeah.
Still work. I still work. I still
Not
put a dish in
me.
me.
Hate me.
I still
still
love
work.
you.
Not me.
Yeah, we just bought a new washer dryer. It sings to you when it's done. Like it plays like a jingle when it's done.
That's so
Fun.
obnoxious. I don't like that.
And I'm like, this is gonna break. This has got
Immediately, yeah.
This has got
6
5
months.
years.
6 months.
6
6 months, that thing will be broken.
Yeah, so what's the oldest appliance you have in your house?
I still have a dryer. We got a new set too, but I still have it. It's old. It's probably like 20 years old, 25 years old. I don't know. I don't check everything. But that's probably the oldest one that I own.
I have a double oven from the 70s that's yellow.
I got a George Foreman grill. Still works.
Hey,
How old's that?
that's got to be at
That's
least.
turn of the century, dude.
Is that an appliance?
Yeah, that is.
Heck yeah,
A
dude.
George Foreman grill?
Yes, that is. That's an appliance. You have a George Foreman grill still that works?
You know what? Probably somewhere. I mean,
I had to make
Did you
4
own a
payments
George
on
Foreman?
that thing, man.
I've had a few of them. Yeah. Have you ever had one that didn't work? That's the real question.
Well,
Have you ever had one that you put so many miles on a George Foreman
I
grill?
mean,
you're
all
like,
of them kind of don't work.
Well, okay, that's fair. But have you ever had one just stop working?
no.
No.
Well,
I didn't
then-
use it enough to stop
It's
working.
one of the best appliances ever built by one of the most trusted American icons ever.
Yeah, he built it with his hands.
I want George Foreman to build my car.
He's gone.
We did that.
No, he's not. He's got 8 kids named George Foreman.
Yeah, we did the research on that.
He's never gone.
Remember, we found out exactly how much he makes. He still makes like millions a year on that stuff.
Well, the estate does now.
Yeah, right.
All the other Georges. George 2, George 3,
You
Georgie.
guys use your Blackstone?
Yeah, used it last night.
Did you?
These
I burned my
Smash
hand
Burgers.
on mine. Yesterday.
Amateur.
To see if he could still feel.
Look at that. I got a blister on my.
You're having a lot of hand injuries
I know,
lately. What's
I
going on
know.
with
What are
you?
you
I
Why
think
is it
you're
the same
starting
thing?
to like
Starting to
midlife
slip.
crisis, dude. Maybe you shouldn't be left alone.
It's
Yeah,
the only way I feel.
I can see you out
cutting
there.
myself.
Yeah, you're making fajitas and you're just like, is this even real life?
He's starting to slip.
You put your hand over the heat, you started to feel it, and you're, I just want to feel again.
I'll say this. So Tim loves the Blackstone that I got him for his birthday, and then also he loves his air fryer. Like he cooks on that all the time. So like, I don't know if this is a husband hack or partner hack, but get them appliances that they feel manly using, and they'll just make dinner every night.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh, I got the oven heated. I'm gonna make some sweet potato fries. He's like, no, I'm gonna make them in the air fryer.
We're gonna air fry these bitches.
And I
I
said,
gotcha.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Yeah.
You just handle this. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was out there last night. It was gorgeous. I'm out on the deck, and I got my knuckle a little too close, and I was like,
The hair is all gone on your
Yeah,
knuckles.
it's blistered up now too, like
Dang
right
it.
on the.
Your family ate that. That's kind of messed up, man.
It is a weird flex to say because you remember the whole air fryer craze and all that.
Yeah,
And you had the naysayers going, yeah, you're going to use that 4 times and you're going to be done with it. But we do use it. Pretty
I still
much.
use mine.
We use it every day. I would say every day. Even reheating pizza or any of that
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
stuff. Like I mean,
We use ours all the time.
it's a reheater. It's kind of taken probably 40% of the load off of the microwave.
Right. Yeah. Meh. Told you.
Told you I'd use
Told you.
it.
Yeah, said I use it.
Meh.
Did it.
Yeah, Shane.
Here's another like weird kind of before we take a break. Here's another weird kind of conundrum that I read about. All right, we'll get into it. So, okay. Somebody got remarried 8 years after their husband passed away. Okay, so have this in your head. Woman gets remarried 8 years after the husband passes away. The new husband, for whatever reason, just found out she already had a burial plot next to the first husband. And he's not handling it well.
Whoa, say it again. So the new husband.
Okay, so first husband dies.
Uh-huh.
8 years later, she gets remarried.
Right.
New husband finds out that she's got a burial plot next to the first husband, and he's not taking it well.
That's very common.
Yeah. Why? I mean,
Yeah, why would that be
Why wouldn't
bothersome?
she?
He says it feels like he's living in the shadow of her past.
You are.
Like he's the second act.
You unfortunately
Yeah,
will always
sorry, dude.
be,
That's part of it. She's always going to be in love with somebody because she didn't fall out of love with him. He died.
Right.
Yeah,
He
congrats,
died.
man.
Yeah, and this is one of those situations where I think it's fine, whatever you want to do. You want to stay with the original husband that passed and be buried next to him? Great. You want to change to the next husband and be buried next to him? Great.
Yeah.
I don't judge either way on that.
What do you care? You're going to be dead too. We're all dying soon. None of this matters.
Or become mulch and then mulch yourself, divide into
And do
both.
a little here,
Little
sprinkle
here,
a little here,
there.
little there.
Oh, dude,
Perfect
look up.
stitch.
I watched this on TikTok the other day. Oscar Isaac reading a letter this guy named Richard Feynman wrote to his dead wife
Oh, no.
about how much he loved her.
Oh, great.
Why he would
Why are
be-
you doing this to
You gotta
yourself?
And I'm
Pick up-
like,
you gotta pick me
somebody,
up
it was written
algorithm.
in 2016. You should look it up and just listen to part of it and then be like, imagine being the person who marries him later. That this is like viral on the internet. And it's this beautiful, poignant letter about like, I love you dead. You mean more to me dead than anyone alive could ever mean to me. I think of you every day. It's a beautiful, loving letter
Right.
to his departed wife. But at some point, he may move on.
Yeah.
And that's out there. And that's a beautiful thing. But imagine like the fortitude that the new wife is going to have to be like every day washing this guy's underwear, throwing his dirty undies in the hamper, leaving his crumbs everywhere. And she's going to be like, well, maybe, you know what? Why don't you call your dead wife to come clean this up? Like,
Yeah,
like,
no,
not having that come out in an argument would be very
And
difficult.
that's kind of, on the periphery of this.
Of course.
I just got very sad when I
think it's beautiful.
got sad when I read this.
That's part of the deal, man.
What would you want Amelia to do? Like, you die, she remarries.
Oh, I said, do not get remarried.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think she could. You guys are so
I said, do
inseparable.
not get remarried.
I think you should
Yeah.
you should just throw the
I said,
new
I, on the
husband-
other hand, will.
Just bury. I
Do what
think
I want.
that
You're terrible.
you just double up. You
Just start stacking.
throw the new husband in on top of the old husband, and
Oh,
then
hell yeah.
everybody's
Just start stacking.
Do a 4-bind where, you have like a plot in front to the side, north, south, east, west.
East West.
East West.
Soup can Jonathan Gravesite.
East West.
You got a soup can Jonathan
Well,
Gravesite.
now it's like, should she
This is
reconsider?
amazing. This is my first wife. This is my second wife.
And
We're
this is
all
my
together
third
now in the amazing gates of heaven.
I got to lisp sometime,
Soup
man. I got
can
a short
heaven.
tongue,
Hello,
man.
Death.
Man, you just got to be.
The Gwen
Hello, Gwen Weeper.
got his sickle. Uh-oh, here comes the sickle.
Not today, Satan.
So yeah, the question was, should she reconsider being buried next to him, or is the situation way too complicated and everybody just drop it?
Lighten up, Francis.
Yeah.
Let it all
Stop.
let it all play out in its own time.
Just enjoy the time you got with her right now.
Yeah,
man.
I'm thinking these are two probably older people, and just enjoy the time you have together.
How can you be of that age and that immature? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, your heart, it's your heart. So the heart's dumb sometimes, and it's
Well, I mean, she loves you, but it's like, well, it's all right. She obviously had this first love, and
well,
this
I
is
mean,
strange.
you
I guess
know,
he may be someone who's never really dealt with death.
Yeah, as I say, some people just haven't experienced all that, and they've never been confronted with these kind of thoughts, and they just gotta break it down and walk through it.
Yeah, just enjoy life, right?
But he probably didn't have any issues living in that nice home and all the money the guy left behind.
Well, who knows? I don't know that
That's
situation.
true.
I don't know that
That's true. It's hard to
situation.
Oh, you think that's the situation?
Who knows?
I don't know. All I know are those little details. All right, let's take a break. But first,
Damn it.
and it's brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score a shot at $10K during Blues away games this year at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Get all the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Owensville, Adam Bray is our team listener today. Adam is a daily listener and even replays the podcast. He's a Rizz evangelist and has turned a few people into daily listeners as well. Thank you, Adam. He says the first hour sets the tone for him. I love it when Learn loses it. Can't stop laughing. Moon's knowledge of the world. King's wittiness and my anger. What?
Yeah, dude.
It's weird.
Enjoys attending Riz Show events, hanging out at the river, and trail riding in his side-by-side.
nice.
Adam Bray from Owensville is our Team Riz Member of the Day. Get super sweet Team Riz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with Crap on Celebrities at 7:12. As I mentioned before, Rene Knott's going to be here.
Rennie.
Our pal Courtney Diamond, a.k.a. 8-Ball, will be here, our old intern. Make sure you buy tickets for her tailor-made show, a tribute to Taylor Swift, November 1st over at Del Mar Hall. Got to shout out the hats of the week. And all these companies have made very generous donations to Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. We'll start with Learn.
Yes.
Your hat sponsored by
Golden Oak Lending. You can get a free mortgage checkup. Find out how much money you can save with a simple phone call. 314-567-GOLD.
Thank you, Rafe.
The guys I should have called to get my car detailed the other day. Pursuit Detailing, LLC. Here to protect and serve your vehicle's interior and exterior. Kids, grime is a crime. Book your mobile detail with Pursuit Detailing today. They come to you. Call 636-331-8878 or go to Pursuit Detailing LLC on Facebook.
And my hat sponsored by Bates Paints. Schedule your winter interior painting project now to beat the holiday rush at Bates Paints. We Master Paint. Visit WeMasterPaint.com or call 636-706-1319. And again, thanks to all these companies for their generous donations to Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. You could donate as well by going to any Together Credit Union location, picking up a Hollow Weirdo sticker. Those are, flying out of locations.
Good.
Flying. We're way ahead from what we were last year. Way ahead. I got numbers.
That's awesome.
Way ahead from last year. Also, see Moon on Saturday over at 9 Mile Garden. We'll have the Point billboard out there, courtesy of More Choice Jewelry.
Yeah, the weather's going to be nice. 2 to 4 p.m. is when we'll be down there.
But throw a couple bucks down, and Moon will give you a marker, and he will say, sign the billboard anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere.
People have been, getting really artistic with it, too. At different events. Like, King, do you remember when we were at Get Your Pics on Route 66? And somebody drew this, very beautiful eyeball.
Oh, yeah.
Shaded it in, and I was like, what's going on?
They're getting good.
People are just, laying down and just drawing. Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's nice.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I'm
great.
happy
Give
for
this,
you.
please.
That's nice. All those art lessons I paid for. Good.
It's on a billboard now.
All right, so people have been sending this story like crazy, and I don't know if this is true or not. I'm getting word that this is from a parody site, but
Come on.
Yeah. When I read it, I want it to be true.
I do too.
It has been reported on some pretty reputable sites. When I first saw it, I saw it on Facebook, and I'm like, it was written too funny. My red flags went off as a writer. But I've seen it reported on some major news sites since.
I know. I saw this on Yahoo News.
Okay.
Is that a major website?
That wasn't necessarily the one I was referring to, but I think I saw it in at the Washington Post.
Really?
Yeah, there was a couple. Now they could just be sharing it because it's funny. I don't know.
I feel like I've seen this story before. But it's making the rounds again.
Amazing.
Yeah, so an Illinois man's attempt to live out his rock and roll fantasy ended with a trip not to a sold-out stadium tour, but to the local police station after he allegedly tried to impersonate rock legend Sammy Hagar.
I believe it.
Love this.
Let's go.
Would you see his mugshot?
Oh, I did.
Looks just like him.
It's Sammy Hagar if Sammy Hagar ate Sammy Hagar.
It's Sammy Hagar if he really let himself go.
It's like when the Circle released their first record. It's that era of Sammy Hagar.
Oh. Sammy Fubar.
What? No.
Come on.
The Circle.
Jason Bottom on drums.
Sammy Bottomless Breadstick Bar.
So 58-year-old Ronnie Putnam. First of all, this guy doesn't look 58.
Love a guy named Ronnie.
Ronnie Putnam went on a one-man tour of several local businesses in Mount Vernon, Illinois, including 2 banks and a vape shop, claiming to be the real Red Rocker. So let's break down Ronnie's performance, because you have to admire the commitment, even if the execution was a little off. So witnesses say that to prove that he was the real deal, that he was Sammy Hagar, he broke into a brief a cappella version of I Can't Drive 55.
Love it.
Let me hear his version.
He was
You need ID, you say?
He was apparently trying to open accounts under the name Sammy Hagar Enterprises, LLC, and cash what he called a royalty check. One bank teller who was almost convinced, told police he was wearing red sunglasses, smelled faintly of margarita mix, so I thought it was actually him.
Oh, my gosh.
That's
now, that is
awesome.
the line that calls into question, wait a second,
The validity.
of the story.
He
yeah.
smells like Cabo Wabo tequila.
I mean, listen, if I just stumbled across this man's picture on the internet and I was in a saucy mood, I would write this story as you just described it with the funny quotes. Somebody saying he smelled like margarita mix.
Can we just live in this for a second?
He was wearing red sunglasses and smelled faintly of margarita mix.
Let's suspend our disbelief and have some fun with this.
Doesn't he kind of remind you of Patrick from SpongeBob? Like just a little
That's
bit.
good.
Yeah,
Like if they
because
were going to cast like a human version.
It does look like this originated
his
on.
neck is missing.
Read the next line.
It does look like this originated on the Mount Vernon, Illinois News and Rumors page.
Okay, unfortunately for Ronnie, his rockstar dreams came to a screeching halt. His downfall came on October 18th when he presented his, quote, proof of identity, a homemade ID card that literally read, Sammy Hagar, comma, rock God.
Wow.
And that was enough for authorities to step in. Ronnie, arrested, is now facing charges of fraud and disorderly conduct. Thankfully for local businesses, his scheme was a total flop. No money was actually exchanged. When police were taking him into custody, Ronnie Putnam reportedly stayed in character to the very end, shouting, I can't drive to jail.
That's exactly accurate.
Drive to jail. Wow. I hope it's true. I want it to be true.
Yeah, what a mugshot,
too.
man.
I don't.
I mean, he's got the what do you call this? Like a floral shirt on and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's a retired Oompa Loompa.
The hair looks perfect.
He don't look 58.
Well,
What do you mean?
yeah. What are you saying?
Older?
He looks way older.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
He looks way older than 58.
You know he has some nieces and nephews out there like, oh, man.
Uncle Ronnie back
Ronnie
at it.
Putnam.
Gosh,
Wilford
darn it.
Brimley really dead?
Yeah, there we go.
Or is he hiding inside this
Wilford
man?
Ronnie Putnam? And diabetes has made him think he's Sammy Hagar.
Also, the name Ronnie Putnam is very good, too.
Perfect name.
Perfect
It's all a
name.
little too perfect. I want it to be true. I have some friends in Mount Vernon. Confirm this.
Yeah.
You're my
family lives
people.
over
Mount
there.
Vernon, is that up near Chicago?
No,
No,
it's
that's
right.
down by us.
64, because it turns into 64 once you get into Illinois. 64. You keep going. It's past like Centralia, right before you take 57 down to West Frankfort, down to Carbondale. So it is the cornerstone.
Is it in our zone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People
Oh.
listen in Mount Vernon. to
Oh,
the
yeah.
show.
What's up?
Absolutely.
If you're in Mount Vernon,
Hey,
call
Rodney.
the Rare Air
No,
text
if
line.
you're Ronnie-
if you're Ronnie
if you're Ronnie
Putnam,
Ronnie Putnam.
use your one phone call to call.
If he can actually sing, he needs to do a cover band called Van Jalen.
Yeah.
And totally
Love
go
it.
for it.
That's pretty good.
Co-signed.
You know he's a Casey listener.
Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Are you kidding?
He's got a tattoo.
This man is the embodiment of KC 95. Okay, this
You
is
know he's been to a couple of pig roasts.
this is redheads gone wild. You know, that's what they call themselves.
He's been arrested by the Department of Lee Roth. DLR is on the back of his jail jumper.
Oh, Ronnie Putnam. I hope you're real. All right, so let's be honest. You're watching a horror movie. You're yelling at the screen. Don't go in there.
Right.
Run.
You fool.
Don't split up. Stay together.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely certain that you would make smarter choices than the characters on screen, right?
Right.
Well, it turns out you're not alone. So a new poll of 2,000 people found that a confident one-third believe they have what it takes to not only survive a slasher film, but also beat the villain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did see a funny TikTok yesterday of how the Child's Play should have went.
Right.
And it was like the kid came in and was like, my doll was talking to me last night. Dad goes, oh, really? Let me see that doll. He's talking to my freaking kid, and he's just like beating the hell out of Chucky and like
Yeah,
out
would
in
have
the
been
yard,
over.
just punting him out in the yard,
Right.
and then rips his head off. And he's like, the Child's Play should have been about 4 minutes long. I was
Also, the mom from Seventh Heaven is the mom in Child's Play. Never put that together.
Yeah, that's right.
And she should have just kicked that thing. It's 2 feet tall, my buddy. Like, just kick him out the window. What are you doing, Mom?
So are you surviving a slasher film
Yes.
and beating the villain?
I am, because I'm not leaving my people. We're staying together, and we will double team the person with the knife or whatever. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's a couple of villains that also have the zombie thing where they can't run.
Well, Jason don't run.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
didn't we have this? Didn't we have that scenario put to us? Like, hey, you could have anything you want, $1 trillion, but there will be somebody trying to kill you.
it's a slug.
Yeah, a
that's
slug
right.
that can hardly
It's a
move.
slug that is always looking for you.
Moving toward you.
If it touches you, and if it touches you, you die.
Instantly.
no.
Instantly.
Why
Like,
a slug?
would you
Is it
take
so
the-
slow?
Yeah, because it's so slow. So it's like, would you take the $1 trillion? You could go
Yeah.
anyway. You could be like, yo, there's the slug. I see him.
And you can
Now-
run away.
And now I'm going to get on an airplane. I'm going to go to Thailand.
Right.
And it's going to take him a minute.
So annoying.
But
But it will.
in your brain,
It's
there is
always
something
looking
that,
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that movie It Follows, where it's if you've
yeah.
ever seen that, it's kind of a great scoring because
That
it's
one
all
is
synth.
awesome.
But essentially, you have to bang somebody, and then once you have sex with them, it follows that person. So you have to have sex with another person, so it follows them.
Sounds like a disease.
Yeah, it's an STD.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was like a weird. It's like
But it was
herpes.
shot.
Herpes.
The way they shot that thing was so. I don't know. That's an incredible film,
It is. It's really creepy.
and it's not as dirty as it sounds.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I think it was like $10 million. Let's say
Yeah.
$10 million, and you like, let's say I give it to you right now. Like I give you $10 million right
Yeah.
now. You're here. The slug is here. So we say go.
Fine.
You are out.
Yeah.
But this slug is going to follow you
Forever. Yeah. I mean, it will get me eventually, but I will have a good time until then. Yeah, I'm taking the money. In fact, once
really?
the 10 million I roll out, because you know how I am about 10 million, I feel like I can get rid of that pretty fast. I'll just be like, come at me, bro. And I'll let it come.
It's
and
never
just,
stopping.
I would
It'll
assume
never
eat me
stop.
with its goo or whatever.
I would assume the worst thing to do would be to leave immediately. Because then you haven't gauged, like, okay, well, how crafty is this? How is it? How long will it take to get from here to, let's say, Chesterfield?
Right.
And then when it does, you won't know.
Yeah, and also you could just make I'd wear shoes and pants and everything out of salt.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
just
just
have
coat
salt with
and
me.
salt all the time. So.
It will always know where you are.
I'd
So if
almost
you go to
wanna-
Thailand, it's going to know you went to Thailand.
gonna take
So
a
it'll
long
probably
time.
make its way up to the airport, attach itself maybe to a plane.
Yeah. It'll get there.
It's going to get there.
It'll get there.
Yeah.
The problem is you have no idea when.
I know.
So you don't know even when to start worrying.
I'm a high alert person, so I'll know.
You are
you'll start-
Miss High Alert. I think this would be your true nightmare.
I mean,
10
this is how I
million ain't
feel all
worth
the
it.
time anyway. There's no slug, dude, but I feel like there is. You know
I
what
think
I
it
mean?
should be
And
a
it's
monkey
death.
with a gun.
But in this scenario, now there is.
Let's up the stakes. Monkey with a gun.
No, we've already lived through that.
No, but the
I mean, how are you going to go to sleep? You go to Thailand, and in 6 months, how are you going to go to sleep?
the slug is silent.
I mean, I'm on the move, dude.
There's
On
no
the
slug.
move, you got to sleep.
I know, but like, I'll sleep. It's not going to get me in Thailand within a day.
I know,
No, I know, but
I'm saying
eventually it's
6
gonna.
months from now.
So like, yeah, 6-7 months from now, you're like, I wonder where that slug is. You have no idea.
And it could be here already. It could be in the room.
Oh!
How am I supposed to go to sleep? It could be in the next room.
It could be on
But
the
the guys,
ceiling.
that's just how we live anyway. Death's always around the corner.
No,
No, but
This
this is death after you.
And it just-
Learn. Only learn.
Listen, I'm making a choice. I'm saying I'm taking that money.
Are you
I'm having a
taking the
good
10
time.
mil?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
On a slug?
I've worked my
Come
way
on.
out of this.
You just have to not lull yourself to sleep. You don't have to
No.
get because that's the thing about the slug is it's so slow and it's so non-threatening that you forget about it. You just got to have.
You're dead in 2
And
years.
that's the mind F.
You're
You
dead-
forget about
yeah,
it.
you're dead in 2 years.
No, I'm not, dude. I know when I can
You'll
see
never forget
things.
about it.
And you're rich enough
Never.
to hire somebody to have
what?
security around you all the
How,
time.
Look out for a
much
slug.
knowledge does the slug have of my preordained plans? Does the slug have to
It
just?
never stops.
it's got a
It
magnet. It's like-
Always
it's like
But I'm
comes.
saying, like, if does the slug know I'm flying to LA?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
Is it
knows,
waiting
knows
for
where
me
you
in
are.
LA?
it knows where you are.
Knows where I am
in this-
currently, but never ahead of time.
No,
it
you
can't it can't get to LA ahead of me.
No.
I'm good.
You got to be
moving.
moving all the time.
Slugs live for a
problem.
year. We're done here.
Dude, I
Yeah.
could.
This is a magic
It would
slug.
take a
This-
slug to get from Creve Court to my house. It would take a slug like a year.
We said for lifetime. How do you know it'll take a year?
Slugs are slow, baby.
You don't know.
I don't know. I've never tracked one.
Top speed of a slug. Let's look.
Let's go.
You know what? I thought turtles were slow, and I had a pet turtle, and it disappeared within the first couple hours because I thought, I could just let it
Yeah.
hang out in the backyard. I'll find
Where's
it.
it gonna
It's gone
go?
forever.
I had a slug on the side of my house the other night.
The top speed of a slug varies, but common figures about 0.03 miles per hour or 16.5 centimeters per minute. 6 inches a minute. Some sources cite higher speeds, but they're dumb. The tramp slug being 17, blah, blah, blah. 26 for comparison, the average walking speed for a human is 26 miles per hour.
Great idea, Jeremy.
Per
Put a
8
name tag
hours.
on the slug.
This is an evil slug here, man. So
26 miles per 8 hours.
It's catching rides, brother.
Every
6
8
inches
hours.
a minute.
This
So
ain't-
what's that times 60?
I don't know, but this ain't
It's
about how fast.
120. It's
You
120,000.
do this.
What is
6
it?
times 60.
This ain't about how fast the
That's
the
36.
slug strolls. It's gonna
never
catch.
stopping.
It's gonna catch
360
rides.
divided by.
It's a zombie slug. It don't sleep either.
12.
Yeah, it's always
24.
moving.
Towards you.
Yeah. Wherever you, it's always pointed in your
It's
direction.
360 inches divided by 12
Doing slug
equals
math.
And what if it figures out how to
30
communicate?
feet an hour. That's what a slug
Yeah,
does.
that's what we're dealing with here. We're in
30
Thailand.
feet an
I don't
hour.
think so. Give me the money.
I'm gone, baby.
dead in
Me and
2
my
years.
catch me if you can.
You're in a hammock right now.
Catch me. No bother trying. See you next year. You'll never catch me.
Yeah, you're lying in a hammock. Next thing you know, you're in Tahiti.
Next thing I know, it's going to be
And there-
months.
Think
And
about this.
comes-
If I saw the slug,
touches your foot,
if I see the
dead.
slug 30 feet away, and I'm like, oh no, he'll be here in an hour.
I got time.
I'm gone.
You're not seeing it
That's what. Yeah.
No,
that's
you
the
are
thing.
seeing it because you're on the lookout, man.
all the time.
Yes.
Time.
I'm higher security.
You
to keep
just
an
said
eye
that
out.
you'd forget about it.
I'll hire security with salt shakers.
I will not forget about it. I will be worried about it every moment, but that is just how I am normally without the slug or the 10 mil. So I'm all good. Dude, I am equipped for this.
When I
sort of
sleep at
scenario.
night, I'll treat it like a witch. I'll put like a little circle of salt around
There you
me.
go.
They'll figure it out. How to
And
get
I'll be
around
like,
it. They'll
go
climb
ahead.
up the wall and then
Drop.
rappel down.
I dare you to try.
This is
Tom
an evil
Cruise slug.
It might be able to communicate
My wall was built by Morton's.
and gain, gain friendships. Hire henchmen.
Yeah, you live in a salt cave.
Yeah, I'm like,
Cool.
I live in the salt caves of Missouri, down where they keep the Wizard of Oz.
Well,
I welcome you to my domicile.
you're dying.
Living in the salt cave. That's the
Well, I'm
first
dying
good idea
rich.
I've heard.
Dead.
Whatever.
Let's do crap on celebrities. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
Now we start
I
with
hire a
this.
slug watcher. Like, always watching my
I'm a slug watcher.
my 6.
Bon Jovi is going to return to the road for their first tour since 2022 when John Bon Jovi lost his voice. Remember this? He had to get surgery. So the announcement comes after a much documented vocal cord surgery and rehab process seen in the Hulu docuseries Thank You Goodnight, the Bon Jovi
Did you watch that?
story. I didn't. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
So John Bon Jovi says, I've spoken extensively about my gratitude, but I'll say it again. I'm deeply grateful for the fans and the brotherhood of this band who have been patient and allowed me time to get healthy and prepare for touring. I'm ready and I'm excited. So we will have one show here in the States, and it will be a couple of nights. So New York City, Madison Square Garden, July 7th, 9th, 12th, and 14th. And then they go overseas.
He played a show here at Enterprise, like shortly before the whole thing was canceled. And if anyone remembers, the reviews of that show was, ooh,
Not good.
God.
Right. He had issues.
But it was,
Oh, God.
it's been a couple years since he was able to hit those notes. He's one of those singers that you put him in the category of, hey, we know the songs, we're all going to help you here in the crowd. We're not, we're coming to kind of sing along with
Right.
you.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Die Hard fans, though, they have a new album releasing, Forever Legendary Edition, this Friday. So they're kind of touring in support of that. And he had undergone major reconstructive surgery. Never anything like this before. It was a very difficult road. I remember him being on Stern.
It's a cool
holiday
documentary.
show.
It's cool. It goes through the whole thing.
Right.
And as far as hey man, I'm a singer and I'm doing surgery on my vocal cords. I mean, this could be it.
Yeah.
Are you a Bon Jovi fan?
I'm a hits. I like the hits. I went to go see him once, and that was enough for me. Yeah.
I had the Slippery When Wet. I had the New Jersey record.
Nice. He's so cute. I love him as a person. I love what he and his family do for unhoused people out in Jersey. He's even with like the government shutdown, they like offered for any employee of the government to come eat at his restaurant for free. He's just good people. But I like this, though. I like this trend that we're seeing because, with Rush doing the reunion tour, a few dates, Bon Jovi doing a few dates here in the States. I mean, this could be really cool for a lot of bands in the classic rock
Who cares
genre.
if they don't come here? They got to come here.
That's true. And they might.
Great.
They're leaving a lot open.
Great. You're playing in New Jersey. Awesome.
Hometown show.
I like Bon Jovi, dude. I left it when he put out the Young Guns 2 soundtrack, and he went full Native American cultural appropriation on the cover. I loved it. He's wearing like turquoise and fringe. He's got like one of those bone vests on.
Watch him and Richie Sambora do Dead or Alive.
Oh, it's amazing, dude. Plus, like the thematic, he's got like an Old West thematic that he puts in all of his rock songs, and I respect that. Yeah. And you know what?
What?
You never hear nothing bad about the guy. For all these other rock stars that have all these like skeletons in their closet of like, ooh,
he's been married this
that
whole
didn't
time.
age well. You don't ever hear nothing about Bon Jovi.
Well, you know, you got to watch his documentary. He was, rocky things with his wife.
Well, sure.
But nothing egregious. At least I haven't heard it yet. I'm talking like you don't hear that.
I'm sure his wife at the time would disagree with that.
What are you talking
Dorothea?
about?
Probably, but I'm
Give
talking
me
about
a detail. I'm going to watch this. What are you talking
I
about?
mean, he was a young rock star.
He was so cute. I mean, women were throwing themselves at him.
Sure did.
I mean, I remember in the 90s going into somebody's like mom's, you go over to your friend's house and like it was a divorced mom and she had just Bon Jovi posters all over her room.
Right, hairy
And I
chested.
was like, this is amazing.
I would imagine
Hairy chest Bon Jovi with a Superman tattoo.
Teased mullet.
I
Go
would
on.
imagine there were a lot of sex toys nicknamed Bon Jovi in the 80s. Hey, you go in there, Mama's got to get Bon Jovi out of the nightstand and
Oh, God.
let a little stress out.
Speaking of toys, Barbie just released a second Stevie Nicks doll, this time inspired by her cover of her solo debut, Belladonna. So where she's wearing a flowy white dress, tall white boots, she's got her little top hat on, little microphone. However, you had to be a part of Barbie Club 59, and that sold out right away, $60 a pop, and it's really cute. So
Club 59?
Club 59.
What is that?
Well, Barbie was born in 1959. Oh.
It's like an exclusive club.
It is. Yeah, for collectors.
I was just listening to a pod last night about the song Rhiannon. Mm-hmm. Do you guys know what that's based on?
A Welsh witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the story of the Welsh. It's a wild story, and I was like, oh, man, Stevie Nicks really is in deep. It's like a Welsh witch who married a king and then got accused of eating her newborn son and was like, it's a crazy story.
Well,
crazy
did she?
Welsh, like, moral fairy tale. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Stevie's deep, dude. She's really all in on this Wiccan stuff.
She is. And with that, is Fleetwood Mac going to get together? We talked about this about a month ago, and you asked me on the air, you're like, do you think Fleetwood Mac's going to get back together?
I said yes.
I said no, but fans are convinced that Fleetwood Mac, they are set to reunite for their 50th anniversary after Stevie and Lindsay have both been sharing lyrics from some of their early songs on Instagram. So Stevie posted, "If you go forward," and then Lindsay posted, "I'll meet you there." Sources say that Mick Fleetwood is spearheading the reunion with hopes to celebrate the late co-vocalist and keyboardist and original member Christine McVie. However, Stevie has said that without Christine, there is no Fleetwood Mac. But the Sun says a reunion plans include a TV special focused on Fleetwood Mac's smash album Rumors. They have that Apple biopic that's going to be coming out in 2026 or 2027 as well.
I'll bet you they do.
I don't know if they will.
Forget what I said. Let's just tour.
Just do it.
Yeah, we'll see how much they get paid, and minds change.
That's very accurate. The Colts, Ian Astbury and Billy Duffy have revealed that they are splitting up after this tour wraps up. So the pair issued a joint statement saying Mother Nature has a cycle of change and evolution that's inevitable. The moon's phases change, tides rise and fall, change is necessary for creation and rebirth. And it's with that mindset that following the remaining dates on our current North American tour that we have decided to step away from touring.
I didn't even know they were still together.
I didn't either. So their final show will be in LA on October 30th for the Colts. That's done. The official documentary about the late Iron Maiden singer Paul Di'Anno, Iron Maiden's lost singer, is going to be released next year. So if you're a fan of him.
It's been a year since he died, I think.
Yeah, it was earlier this week. Metallica's Kirk Hammett is a diehard horror fan. You probably know that already. He shared the 3 most cherished pieces of memorabilia from the genre. So he was on the Metallica Report podcast. So the first one is the outfit that Boris Karloff wore in the movie The Black Cat from 1933.
So he's got that, huh?
The outfit that Boris Karloff wore in that movie, The Black Cat from 1933. And it's one of my very favorite horror movies of all time. When I found out that costume was available, I was shocked and amazed because that movie came out in 1933. That costume was 80 years old and it survived. And so, I managed to get it very, very quietly. No one seemed to be very interested in it. First thing I did was put it on and walked around the house, pretending I was Boris Karloff in that movie.
Dude, he's very close to being, can I get the outfit?
Hey,
Yeah.
Was that sped up?
Talking around the house?
Yeah, I think it was.
He must have just had his coffee. I've never heard him talk that fast.
No.
He's always the...
No, he's
you're
the quick
right, Riz.
talker.
He wasn't. When I got to interview Robert Trujillo and Kirk Hammett, AD from Casey, got to interview Kirk, we sat in and watched that interview. It was not that fast. In fact, he almost looked like he was like drowsy.
Lars is a very quick talker.
He's so chill. He's like, he's what I want my attitude to be when I'm getting heated or angry. I want to Kirk out. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a second, guys.
Yeah.
Wait a second, guys.
He was a cool dude. He was a very chill.
Kirk Hammett?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed laid back when we met him.
Yeah, he was
He
very
was a
laid
very
back.
zen guy. So was Robert. Robert was super cool.
Robert
he just
was
talking about
so cool.
sandwiches. Loved that guy.
Well, the second piece of memorabilia for horror that Kirk Hammett has is a super large amount of the original Frankenstein lab.
Oh, Frankenstein?
Frankenstein.
I have a large amount of the original Frankenstein lab, and I'm very happy to be able to say that. And I've got a lot of the major parts back, especially the nebularium, which is the round mirror that you see in the first 3 Frankenstein movies. Parts of the lab are very important to me as well.
Yeah. So hot. And then finally, he has the axe from The Shining. How cool is that?
Whoa.
Holy crud, no way.
Isn't that neat?
That's cool.
Another thing that really means a lot to me is the axe from The Shining that Nicholson was carrying around. I was really happy to be able to get that. It's a very important piece from a very important film.
Important piece.
Hey, can I come over and see your axe?
That sounds like AI Kirk. I don't know why.
Kirk.
And the first thing I got when I got the axe
Are you
is that
scared?
I walked around pretending like I was in The Shining.
Hey, you want to come in my room and
Such
get
a
all my
shining
horror
guy.
memorabilia?
I just imagine him showing it off the center, and he comes around the corner. He's like, "Here's Kurt." Oh, did I scare you? I was just kidding. This is a real axe, you know. Jack Nicholson held this.
It's sharp.
I've like tried to work out the sentimentality and love for particular objects in my life because I was pretty heavy into it when I was a kid. But movie
props, yeah. That's
movie props are so freaking cool.
They are so cool.
I'm jealous of people that have cool movie props, especially like the cars, particular cars from certain movies. But I got a couple friends that have some different pieces from TV shows.
That's neat.
But I did get to play with one of the spears that the monkeys hold in the original Wizard of Oz.
That's so neat.
This dude that we knew or that we met had 2 of them, and I think those things are worth a fortune.
I'm sure anything from that
a
movie is worth
fortune, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was last year, the year before, we talked about the Dukes of Hazzard thing. I wanted to slide over the hood, and a guy, his dad worked on the show, gave me a tire iron that they used to change the tires out with because they wrecked the things all the time, and it had like the orange General Lee paint on it.
Cool.
From them, like switching it out.
Yeah.
Like, even that's cool, and that's not even really a prop, but I still have that. That thing's cool as hell.
I'm excited about this Eddie Murphy documentary that's coming out. The trailer dropped yesterday. It's called Being Eddie. And everybody who loves Eddie Murphy is going to love this. So you're going to have sit-downs with Seinfeld, Arsenio Hall, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Jamie Foxx, John Landis, Kenan Thompson, Kevin Hart, Michael Che, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Tracy Morgan. It's going to come to Netflix on November 12th. And did you watch the trailer for it?
I did, yes.
It's so cool to see just him walking around his house, him doing like shadow puppets of being the donkey in Shrek. I love Eddie Murphy. I've always loved him, and I'm excited to see more of his world. That will be out November 12th.
I feel like this is a little bit late. Weren't we all expecting this within a year of that whole comeback thing when he came out? Remember, because he wasn't working forever.
Yeah, when he was on the SNL 40.
Yeah, like
wound up not doing anything.
And we all talked about it. We're like, oh, what's he going to do? Is he going to go on tour? Is he going to do this? Is he going to do a bunch of movies again? Is he going to do stand-up tour?
He was going to go back on tour for doing stand-up again.
There was all this talk and then nothing.
Maybe this next year.
Yeah, maybe that's
The longer he waits, the harder it is. Because the anticipation for Eddie Murphy's stand-up hour may be more anticipated than anything in history.
He should never do it.
I think that's why he doesn't.
He should never.
I think he's got good people around him that are like, because he's been spotted out. He's done spots at the store, and they make everybody put their phones in a Faraday bag. He's done spots in L.A.
And it just ain't ready.
And it's hit or miss throughout the years.
There's no way you win that.
And I think he's got people around him that are like, you'll never live up to Delirious and Raw.
You'll never.
And why tarnish it?
Everything will be compared to that, and you will never live up to it.
Wow.
That may be why it doesn't happen.
And I think that's wise.
Still be cool, though.
It would be really cool. Apple TV made a 5-part docuseries about Martin Scorsese. It's called Mr. Scorsese. It includes interviews with some of the biggest names in showbiz, but there's going to be one guy that everybody expects to be in it that won't, and it's Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci?
Darn
Which
it.
is super interesting why he's not doing it. So,
I have a shine box.
Raging Bull, The Irishman, Casino, Goodfellas, which Joe won an Oscar for, you would think that he would sit down, but the director says Joe just doesn't want to talk about the experiences of making those movies because he saw a lot of really crazy stuff that went into developing those characters, and I guess he doesn't want the mob to come after him.
I think that's that's
insane.
I think that's a pretty lame excuse. I think he just didn't want to do it.
You think?
Yeah, I just think he didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Talk about that stuff. Talk about It's a Scorsese doc. Talk about Martin Scorsese.
He said he just didn't want to talk about those experiences that made him perfect for all of those roles.
That's just a weird excuse. I think he's just a guy that just doesn't want to do anything. Like, I'm done.
Oh, man.
Like, what was the last time Joe Pesci did anything?
But he also seems like a guy that, if that were the case, would be totally fine saying, no, I don't want to do it.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
that's how he said it.
I don't want to do it.
So, like, maybe it is believable that this is the actual reason. Because I feel like he would be the first guy to come out and go, I don't want to be a part of that. Thank you.
I'm not getting killed after talking about where I developed all these characters from.
I think enough time has passed where you could talk about Tommy DeSimone, for his character from Goodfellas, who is dead. I think enough time has passed where the mob's not going to come get you. But what do I know?
What do you know?
Nothing.
Gibson
Into the oven.
Gibson is celebrating the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future with a new guitar collection. So the 1955 ES 345 Collector's Edition is going to come out.
Yeah, I saw
and the
this.
search continues for the original Gibson ES 345 that was used in the film that is still missing.
Everybody's been sending me these links. Like, this is the next guitar you should get.
No?
It is cool. Listen, if it has something to do with the movie, the actual guitars
the
or something,
Future.
yeah, coolest thing ever. Maybe top 3 movie props of all time to me personally.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, there's a bunch of people checking in from Mount Vernon. And they're saying this is that Red Rocker guy pretending to be
Yeah.
Nobody.
Sam Hagar. It's not real.
Oh, man.
That's upsetting.
It's very upsetting. How do they know? Do they know that guy?
Well, they're saying, I mean, they live there.
Right.
And this has been a thing. It's not,
This is like an urban legend, this guy?
it's just a made up story.
But who is that guy? Is this real name?
I don't know
Ronnie?
who the guy is.
I mean, the guy exists, and we just tore him to pieces.
And they may have well, obviously that's a mugshot, so he did something.
But is
How
that
do I
guy
know
from
that's a
Mount
mugshot?
Vernon?
What?
Maybe that's like an ID badge.
That's clearly a
That's
mugshot.
AI.
Could be AI, right?
No, that's not it. That's clearly a mugshot. And they probably just picked a random town.
Well, that sucks. Just really looking forward to meeting him one day at a KC event.
Man, I want to hear Van Jalen.
And finally, if you're struggling to decide what to watch for a spooky movie night and you're a fan of comedy, maybe you would want one of the 15 best horror comedies out there. And I'm going to tell you this right now, Beetlejuice way down the list. I think this list is
Best
trash.
horror comedy.
Yeah, like Beetlejuice is number 13 on this list.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is
gotta
the
be number
number
one.
one. Yes.
Absolutely.
It's gotta be number
It's the
one.
greatest
Which
one
makes
of
And
all
that is,
time.
that's
Ghostbusters 2
No.
What?
should be.
It's,
Zombieland.
That's not even on the list?
Zombieland is number 9.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead is 7.
Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies.
Ghostbusters 2
No.
is so
Really?
good
That
and
was such a
so
good movie.
underrated.
What would be number 2? Horror comedy.
It's good. Based on a show.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
What We Do in the Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, yes.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, no,
Reviews
but that's
first.
also a great movie.
Dale and Tucker versus Evil.
Dale and Tucker versus... yes, that is number 5.
Dude,
Good job,
Evil
Scott.
Dead. The entire.
Oh, yeah.
Evil
Is that
Dead
comedy?
2. Oh, after the second one? Whenever
It's
it's
not on here.
Or like, what's the Evil Dead? What's the third one called?
Is
I think there's a
Toxic
difference
Adventure
between
horror?
comedy and campy.
That's still comedy.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it? Isn't campy?
Return of the Living Dead, is that what you're
saying.
Army of
of?
Darkness is not on
There
there?
is a campy without
Yes.
comedy.
Yeah, that's the Evil Dead series.
Army of Darkness is number 15.
I guess you're right. Campy
hilarious.
does not always mean
Hubie
comedy.
Halloween.
Why don't you just tell us?
I will love to tell you. So
Give us
your
a
top
year.
10, Return of the Living Dead, so that's also in that franchise. Zombieland, number 9. Brain Dead at number 8. Shaun of the Dead, number 7. Night of the Comet is number 6. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, number 5. Teeth, number 4. Bride of Chucky, number 3.
Teeth.
I think that was about the...
Yeah, and the teeth and the...
Yeah. But number 2 is What We Do in the Shadows, and your number 1 comedy horror is Ghostbusters. And that's your crap.
Celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Amanda Lustenberg, that's Rue in the Hunger Games, is 27. Ireland Baldwin, daughter of Alec and Kim.
The
rude,
thoughtless
little pig. She laughs about that now. She's 30. Amelia Clarke, Daenerys Targaryen of Game of Thrones, is 39. Jessica Stroup, that's Joy on Marvel's Iron Fist. Also, Kevin Bacon's niece on The Following is 39. Massilia Lucia. That's Gemini in the last 3 Sharknado movies. Everybody knows that. She's 40. Megan McCain is 41. Ryan Reynolds is 49. Doug Flutie is 63. Weird Al Yankovic is 66 years old.
What'd you get him for his birthday?
Happy birthday.
A poster.
Give him an autograph.
We were just talking about him yesterday. Dwight Yoakam is 69.
No, this
Nice.
is awesome. What a day. 2 of my heroes.
That's right. And Ang Lee, director of Gemini Man, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Life of Pi, The Hulk, and Brokeback Mountain, is 71 years old.
Dwight Yoakam and Weird Al share a birthday, huh?
He sure
That
did.
is
How about that?
Those are my two. Those are
That's
my guys.
you.
Life
man.
of Pi playing in town right now. The stage production.
Yes, because you saw the tiger.
Must be.
Look cool.
It does look really cool.
I kind of
the
want to
puppet.
see it, man. They
the
got
fox?
puppeteered animals in it, and it looked really, really cool.
I like that movie.
All right, today's porn. I never saw
Look
it.
is great.
It's pretty good, dude.
Never saw it.
It's a real, real good book.
Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's Profounded Fantasy Meet, is Isis Taylor. And today's birthday girl's been in 281 fine films, including Barefoot Confidential 64, Battle of the Asses 2, Big Fat Butts 5, Call of Booty 2, Don't Let Daddy Know 8, I Have a Wife 22, Latin Sheet Freaks, and who could forget a role? In 2009's There Ain't No Booty Like a Latin Booty. Isis Taylor is 36 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, the phrase that pays. Every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, we will drop a keyword, a 9 code words total per day. It will form one mystery phrase created by a member of the Riz Show. So yesterday was a phrase from Learn. Catch a couple of those code words during the day. You can enter on the Point mobile app or at 1057thepoint.com for your shot at a $1,000 weekly grand prize. Each hour is a new chance to get entered to win up to 9 times per day. But if you play along all day and you collect all 9 keywords, what happens?
The phrase that pays.
The phrase that pays.
More money. More money. Searching for the phrase that pays.
It's time to tell us the Riz Show's phrase that pays.
All right, that is your cue to call. Be the first. Oh, Scott's microphone is still on. All right, so if you have the 9 words, all 9 keywords, and if you have the phrase that pays, first one through, I will give you $250. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Do you remember what your phrase that pays was, Learn?
Kind of.
Okay.
I'll remember it when they say it.
All right, let's go to Amber. Hello, Amber.
Hi.
Hi, Amber. Do you have the phrase that pays?
Maybe we can go watch the sun explode tomorrow.
Yep.
That is it. Congratulations, Amber. Maybe we could go watch the sun explode tomorrow. That is so Learn.
That is me.
Well, congratulations, Amber. You got $250.
Thank you.
All right, hang on one second. All right, we will drop the first keyword of the day in the 9 o'clock hour, so make sure you're listening. And today is a phrase from King Scott. Today is a King Scott phrase that pays. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Is Rene Knott here?
He's close. He said he's just west of 270 on Olive about 10 minutes ago, so he
Okay.
should be here anytime.
We'll talk to Rene, maybe some emails. It's 8 o'clock. It is Thursday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you. Program joining us in studio, Mr. Rene Knott.
Randy on that.
Rene Knott.
Morning.
So what's going on in your world?
What isn't going on in my world? Just trying to get it together, you know.
Hey, listen.
Trying to line it up and move forward.
Listen, before we get into what's going on in your
Yeah.
life, here's a question.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know you're going with this.
All right, $10 million right now. I put it in Rene Knott's pocket right now. $10 million bucks.
Okay.
But there is a slug that is following you for the rest of your life. And if the slug touches you, you die. And this slug is always coming after you.
It doesn't stop.
Morning, noon, and night.
Morning, noon, and night. It does not stop.
Now we calculated if it's an average slug as far as speed goes, it can cover 30 feet an hour.
Oh, it might catch me. Might catch me.
No.
So like even
Might
if,
catch me. I'm not as fast as I used to be.
even
an-
if you're
it's
like,
an
hey,
evil magic
I'm going to
slug.
move to Bali.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to get the $10 million.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
thing is always knowing where you are.
Yeah.
And hell, this thing will catch a flight at Lambert like hitch its ride, hitch a ride on a plane.
Yeah, it'll get there.
It'll get there eventually.
But it can't move any faster than what a slug moves.
It's a
30
slug, but
feet
it's
an hour.
always coming after you.
But it can hitch rides. It can get on a car. It can get on a plane. It can do whatever.
10 million?
10 million.
10 million.
I'll take my chance.
There you
Really?
go.
I'll take my chance.
Lenny Lebowski.
Gotta take my
Told you.
chance.
Smart man.
I mean, you got to look at it this way. If you are moving at least during the daylight hours, so you sleep normal, move during the daylight hours, I got $10 million to traveling the world anyway. So why not go ahead and travel the world?
There you go.
And then travel in places that has a lot of traffic.
Yeah, but
that way, if you're crossing the street a lot, the slug can get run over by a car.
For the rest of your life. Now,
the rest
nothing
of
can
my
kill.
life.
Nothing can kill the slug. This is a matter.
Nothing can kill.
Nothing can kill the
Nothing
slug.
can
So you can't wear a salt suit.
Yeah. We were thinking we could sleep in a salt cave, but I
No,
guess that
it's
doesn't work.
always
either.
following you.
So the salt flats out in Utah.
No,
that's
you
out.
are-
Okay. No, I think I'd have to take my chance.
Okay.
I'd have to take my chance.
I don't know if I would.
I mean, I would, but not for 10 mil. It's way.
It'd be
higher
way
than
more because I
Really?
couldn't enjoy myself. I'm always looking
Yeah.
around for the slug.
And my reasoning was I'm an anxious person by nature
Yeah.
anyway, so I always think that there's a slug anyway. So I would be living no differently.
Okay.
We're always trying to escape death, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, pretty
So,
much.
I mean, it's around the corner at any moment.
Right. So is it a regular slug or is it like a
Yes.
big monster
No,
slug?
it's a regular size.
Just a regular. So you
slug.
don't even know which slug it is. You could wake up in the morning and
Exactly.
there's slugs on the front porch.
But if one of them touches you, you're dead.
You're dead.
Nobody's
Instantly.
touching slugs in 2025.
It's coming for you.
I know. I had slugs on the front porch the other day.
Me too.
So I had to throw some salt out. But yeah, that's interesting. But no, I take the money.
Okay.
Yep. Wise man.
All right.
Interesting.
Nope. Incorrect answer. Okay, so
100% correct.
Rennie, I think it's fair to say everybody was stunned and saddened by the news of your departure from KSDK. So the goal here is to give you a chance to speak for yourself and share your perspective on what happened because there have been things that have been written.
Yes.
Many articles that have been written.
Yes. And I must say that is extremely, and it's odd. It's a little surprising to me that it was that big of an interest. I was telling my wife, I said, I guess in a way, I've lived a life as a public figure because of what I was doing or what I do for a living and never looked at it that way because people never, when I'm out and about, just, hey, how you doing? That type of stuff. And so it's like flipped. When you see something happens from a journalistic standpoint, you go, I got to go get these questions and get these things answered. And now it's on you. And you're like, wow, so this is what people have gone through. And this different stories and things that we've done over the years.
Right.
Well, you know what? I mean, we are much like news people in this town. And you were here, what, 21 years?
21, yeah.
And you came from where?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. There's something special about St. Louis.
Oh, yeah.
They love the radio, they love TV, and they love their people. And we, I've been here 22 years.
Okay.
People are invested in us.
Right.
We are part of people's daily lives. You were part of people's daily lives for 21 years. So when all of a sudden, boom, Rennie's gone.
Yeah. No, I trust me, I understand it. And one of the things that you've always wanted to do is become that person in someone's life, their living room, their car, wherever they're watching or listening, so that they feel like they know you, rely on you, and look forward to you. I go to Deerbirds or whatever, and I talk to people all the time. They know me, they know my wife, they know my kids. So that doesn't surprise me at all. It's just I guess because it happened so suddenly that the mystery becomes, well, what happened? What's the story? How do I find out more? Right. It's just odd that it's focused on me, and I'm thinking, okay, this is what it's been like for other people.
Right. So, the article said this all came out of the blue for you, and starting with an unexpected call from the TV station telling you not to come in.
Yes.
So can you tell me, in your own words, how this all unfolded from your point of view?
So you go back to the Thursday, and I don't even know the date. Maybe it's the 9th, 10th. I was doing an event at the Third Degree Glass Factory for Hope Creates. And I'm not normally up that late, but I said, okay, I'll do this, and then I'll go to bed. I had PTO for Friday, so I really wasn't expecting to go to work in the first place. There's some things I wanted to do, and so I said I would like to come in and do those things in the morning, blah, blah. So about 9:15 that night after I get home, I get a phone call. I'm thinking, who's calling me? Because everybody who works with me knows that I'm asleep right now.
Yeah, you're on the same schedule as us. Maybe I think you would get to the what time would you get to the station in the
So
morning?
I used to wake up at midnight, and I'd get downtown by 1 a.m. I'd be at my desk at 1 a.m. every morning.
Damn.
That's
so
crazy.
you're even crazier than us.
Told you. I was like, you're an early bird, but when you find out what time Rene gets up, you're going to be like,
It's
whoa.
wild. It was wild.
I'm up
And-
at 2:30. Woo,
Yeah,
man,
no,
you're-
2:30. I'd already been at work for quite some time.
I know that's wild to even think about.
But so I get the call, and it's from the new news director. So our new news director had only been there for a couple of weeks, and I hadn't really had an opportunity to sit down and chat with him about anything. And he says, "Hey, don't come in tomorrow. You can't come in tomorrow. Don't come to the station. That something happened today. You said something or did something. I don't know. I wasn't there. HR is going to call you tomorrow." And I'm like, okay. So when it wasn't exactly okay,
Right.
and we're like,
What?
all right.
Yeah.
And then, so that whole night I don't sleep because I'm thinking, what did I do? What did I say?
Right.
What's going on?
Oh man, that's not the worst.
So it's just a wait. It's a wait. It's a wait. And I don't get a phone call until I got a text message, and then I got a phone call around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And that was from our HR director. And we went through a series of, did you say this? And I said, I don't believe I did. I know I didn't say the one thing you keep saying. And she said, well, have you ever threatened to say, or not threatened, have you ever said that you're going to kick somebody's butt? And I said, oh, yeah, we say that all the time.
Right. Yeah,
That's
you've
just kind of like a comeback.
Right,
Somebody says something smart, I'm going to kick your butt.
Right. You've described that as, typical newsroom
Typical.
joking.
It's been said
In
to me
jest.
and all that. As far as statements about using guns and all that, as I've tried to explain, I don't have a gun, don't own a gun, don't believe in guns in my personal life. If you have one, that's up to you. I don't believe in gun violence and gun usage because I see what it's doing to the black community, especially in North St. Louis. And so why would I want to perpetrate something that I stand against in the sense of that's how you solve problems or issues? And to be honest with you, I have no problems or issues with anybody that I work with or anybody that I personally know.
Well, where on earth do you think a comment like that could have come from?
I think that what happens is people, if I'm having a conversation with you, but then you're listening to parts of it, so you hear certain things that are said, there's no context to you.
Right.
All you know is, oh, he used that word. And what was
he
told
said
to
he was gonna
me
kick somebody's
was that I
ass.
use words. Yeah, I mean, that's said all the time. But if that's the case, then there should be several people lined up in
Right.
that line to answer that type of question. And so I'm thinking, well,
threatens to kick
I
my
kept
ass every
asking,
day.
well, and probably rightfully so. No,
And I'm gonna do it.
But it's one of
Maybe
those
you should.
things where you go, what is the context of
context is
the
everything.
conversation?
Right.
And that was never said. It was mainly, did you use these words? And I try to tell them, I go, I've never threatened anybody. And I don't think that, well, I know that. I've never gotten anybody's face. I've never raised my voice. I'm never trying to intimidate. And then there was this other picture painted that, I was stressed out or whatever. I go, stressed out. I'm far from stressed out.
Well, we work in a very stressful
Yeah,
everybody's
but-
stressed out.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing: if you allow yourself to be taken in by the stress, then you're just going to end your life because your health's going to go down, your worry's going to go down. You're not going to be alert enough to do what you need to do. I don't see it that way. I see things as opportunities. How do I take advantage of these
Right.
opportunities? And so when we had extra workloads when it comes to doing the streaming, when it comes to doing digital and things like that, I'm thinking of, well, what can I do to solidify myself in that area? What can I do to help our community grow in this area? And so I started doing a series called Rene on the Block, basically focused on small businesses. Mm-hmm. So go and interview, Andy from Crown Candy, and, we spend 10 minutes talking. We cut the interview. We do 3 interviews, and that's that particular segment. Because supporting local is a big deal.
Right. Why would they not give you benefit of the doubt, though?
Great question. I don't know. And I think the thing that really bothers me the most is there was no recourse on my part. In other words, if someone had said to me in June, hey, we're getting people saying that this is happening, is this going on? What are you doing? Let's talk.
Yeah.
If I'm a problem or whatever somebody's perceiving as a problem, shouldn't there be some type of suspension or process that takes place?
Right.
Well, there wasn't. I'm working one morning, I'm not working the next.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where we are.
Now, you've also been open about your football past, and
I love this one.
Reports mention,
Yeah.
you talk about CTE.
Yes.
But there seems to be two very different interpretations here.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you've said you were worried about the possibility of dementia in the future.
Right.
But some colleagues reportedly felt you were expressing violent thoughts.
Yeah, and
that's a
yeah.
huge. That's a huge leap.
It's beyond a leap, and that's one of the things that is upsetting my wife, upsetting my daughter, upsetting my son, my family, my friends, my neighborhood. Is that my statement was, and I don't even know how it came up, but that I worry about something like that later in my life when it comes to dementia, Parkinson's, and any of those type of disorders that deal with the brain. Simply because I played football in college, played football in high school, and when I played football in college, my junior year as a running back, I carried the ball 252 times. And I wasn't a speed demon.
Yeah.
I was more of a brutal, let's just butt heads and keep going as far as I can go. And I'm thinking, okay, collectively over the course of time down the line, will this end up contributing to some other ailment? Well, you don't know if you have CT until after you're dead, and they have to actually take your brain and examine it. So for someone to take that statement, because I'm concerned about my own personal health in 10, 20 years, and say, well, right there, he said this, so he must have these types of thoughts, and you're going to take that as being the gospel, that's a shame. Because you should either talk to me about it, get my feelings as to why I feel this way, talk to a clinician about it, because none of the people there are clinicians. What I'm, you know what I'm saying to say. They're not doctors. So you need to go more into something like that. This is a situation where instead of not speaking to the person, you need to speak to the person and understand where they are in life and get a better idea of why what was said was said. Again, this goes back to context.
Yeah, well, it sounds like there was a major disconnect between, what you thought you were saying and how maybe others were hearing it. I just want to talk for a second about the environment over at KSDK, because there's been a lot of change there recently.
Yes.
And you've mentioned that a lot of new people have come to the station. Do you feel like maybe you were joking around in a way that was familiar to old colleagues, but that newer staff members who didn't know you as well
I mean,
might have misinterpreted things?
That's a probability. I think that's always a probability. Our newsroom, so when I started there in 2004, I was doing the evenings, of course, during sports. In 2016, I started doing the mornings. I'm the only person remaining from that particular start. That everybody else has come and gone and have moved on to do other things. And now you've got a new age group in there, a much younger age group, and I think they see things differently, treat things differently as far as words and tones and all that. I would just say that I've never threatened anybody. I've never said I'm going to do this or going to do that. Whether or not somebody interpreted language as being, if I'm talking about guns with someone, I'm not talking about I'm going to go get a gun. I don't have one. But we talk about guns because how are all these kids getting these guns throughout St. Louis? Why do we see these busts with St. Louis police? There's these arsenals. Where's all this coming from? I'm, if I look at an AK-47, I'm going, why would a kid want to pick up an AK-47? Go to school and just do that to people who have nothing to do with you whatsoever. To do it, period. Where are the parents even allowing this to come from?
Right.
And it's more or less looking at it as an issue and a problem in our society, especially here. More so than I look at it as some personal deal with me. And there's been a couple of articles written, and it's always interesting when I read back through them because I'm going, well, I didn't exactly say it like that to that person.
Right.
And the problem with reading stuff is that you have to interpret your own tone and mood and all of that.
Well, you go back and how was I that day? What tone did I say it in?
Here's the thing. I've never been upset at work.
Well, there was also reports about, you moving to the 5 p.m. newscast and not being happy about that.
Yes. Me? I was ecstatic about it.
One report suggested people were not happy.
Yes. I read that, and again, I was like, well, I don't know who those people are because...
Were you aware of any tension or friction?
No. The producer, the general manager, the news director, the other anchors were all like, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? I can't wait for you to come over there. because those are people I worked with a lot longer because I'd worked in the evenings. So how that was surmised, I don't know. And again, I don't even know who's saying this.
Right.
I don't know who they're talking to. I know that my relationships with people in the evenings pretty much were around 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock at the latest, because I'm leaving hopefully by 1 o'clock. So
that's like us here. We don't really know what happens in the afternoon.
No.
We're gone.
We're gone.
We're gone by 1:30 the latest.
There's
So
a
you don't
pizza
know.
party every day, too. I
Damn
made
it.
one day.
But I've gotten, text messages and voicemails from the people who work in the evening, and like, what's going on, what happened, and it's hard to explain because I really don't know. All I know is it happened, and now it's about tomorrow and the next day. I'll be honest with you. I was asked 2 days ago by a Post-Dispatch writer about being stressed. Are you stressed right now over the situation? I go, I'm not stressed over the situation. Because stress only leads to frustration. It leads to you being in one place going, thinking about yesterday. I'm uncomfortable in this situation because I don't know what tomorrow brings or how to get to tomorrow. But being uncomfortable gives you the ability to seek out comfort. If you're hot, you seek cool. If you're cool, you seek warmth. And that's where I am right now.
That's good to hear. I mean, it's such a struggling time for media. I mean, everything is getting consolidated. It's getting smaller. And so, even just me
AI?
working in this, AI is taking over. So, I mean, there's the uncomfortable that I think media professionals feel just already. But then on top of that, to have this come out, I mean, it's just unfortunate. And I mean, I've been watching you on TV for such a long time. Like when I worked at KSHE on the mornings, I mean, Channel 5 was what we watched every morning. And so, I don't know. It's just, and I love you on social. I think you are one of the most approachable people in
You and
St.
your
Louis.
dogs, the Basset Hounds.
Oh my God, the Basset Hounds.
Oh, trust me, they don't know what to do now.
Oh, the
because
Basset Hounds,
I'm
how are they
home all
holding
the
up?
time. Well, they want to go walk every half hour because they're not used to someone being in the house.
here, dude?
Yeah, no, let's go outside.
Why are you here, dude?
And I'm, as much as I love being around them, I would much rather have the time to be doing other things. The hardest thing right now, emotionally, is that you feel as though every morning when you wake up, there lacks purpose for your day. So every day I woke up at midnight or whatever to go do what I had to do, I felt that somebody was counting on me to deliver a line, to tell a story, to tell their story, to be a part of this community. That's a huge gap to all of a sudden no longer have. So when I wake up now, it's, okay, what do I do? And I'm not far enough along to say, okay, let's truly dive into tomorrow. Because there's so much of yesterday. You got to remember, I started doing television in 1987. Okay, there were no cell phones. There was no internet. Now, all the things that exist now did not exist in those days. So you go from that and still doing it now, 38 years later, that's an incredible run that I didn't appreciate until I look back at it now.
Right.
So now imagine all of a sudden that's done. And not only is it done, it wasn't giving you the, hey, thanks for being here. We appreciate all you've done. Here's the gold watch. Here's the balloons and
The
the
legacy.
cake. No.
Yeah.
What are you going to do next? I know that's probably a loaded question since you said you haven't really found tomorrow yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you want to stay in media?
There's nothing I love more than telling stories of St. Louis. There's nothing I love more than being a part of the community. I still, MC. In fact, I've MC'd 2 things since. And God bless the people who allowed me to come in and be a part of their evenings. And I'm looking forward to some things coming up as well. But I love this aspect of what I do because you're able to go and give a voice to something that people don't know anything about. The big fella over here. We've done, 3 stories on your comedy career.
Yeah.
And a couple of the other comedians in town that you don't know that, so there's this woman who's a receptionist during the day, but then at night she's up here doing stand-up.
Right.
What? Where did that come from? Where's the strength? How does that help me in my life and believe in myself to do something like that? I love doing those stories. I love going over to North St. Louis and doing those stories about how people are still trying to recover from the tornado, and we don't let those things die off. Because if we believe it's okay, the story goes away.
Do you want to stay here? Do you want to stay in St. Louis?
Yeah. As I told, I'm 61 years old. I'm not the young. I came here and I was 40, and 40 is like, wow, that's really young. I'm not the young person, but there's so much of my life that's been built here. It was saying I'm 61. This is the longest I've lived in one continuous place. Grew up in Los Angeles. So the longest I've lived in one place is here. My children grew up here for the most part.
Yeah.
They're both college graduates from here. You know, my wife loves our neighborhood, loves being here. Has got all of her friends here.
It's very rare, you know, for radio people and TV people that's on at the same time. We're like mercenaries. We kind of travel from city to city.
Oh, yeah.
And then to be in one spot, and I could attest to it too, you know, for over 20 years is almost unheard of.
Look at John over at Channel 2, who just retired yesterday. 40 plus years. In one place.
John Hewlett.
Art. One place. You know, you think about that and you go, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible.
But trying to get there is an uphill climb that I don't think many people are going to conquer.
Have you found some solace as you're taking some inventory and everything and you're kind of figuring out, okay, what kind of changes can I make going forward to find more of a purpose or to narrow in and kind of zoom in on what my purpose is going forward? Because as you said, I think one of the things that you can probably take solace from is if you started in 1987, you probably saw 65 iterations of that business.
Oh, my gosh.
So if it's ever changing and tomorrow's going to be different than yesterday, well, maybe this is kind of an opportunity to sort of find a bit more meaning that maybe you weren't finding in the last 20 years.
One of the things I love about coming in and talking with you guys is that you get to expand. You get to talk about ideas. You get to talk about solutions and problems and all those and have conversations. One thing about the news is you do a story of on to the next one, on to the next one. And that doesn't mean that anything was solved. It just means something was brought up. I like being in this environment like this where you're able to kind of dive into things a little deeper and converse and then hear back from the public and things like that. All I know is I got a great deal of outpouring on social media. Just, you know, and I'm sorry for saying this, cried yesterday, cried the day before, pretty much cry every day every time I look at it because I'm going, I never thought I had that type of impact on people in that way. I just, you know, you're just a guy on TV, you deliver the news and go. But then you think about the things you've done outside of that, and you realize you've met a lot of people who are just regular people, everyday folks. And one thing I always told my kids was, I don't care where you are, how high you go, I don't care who you talk to, you treat everybody exactly the same. The president is no different from the janitor, and vice versa. And you don't look down at anybody, you always look them in the eye, and you treat them like, I'm right here with you. Thank you. And then you go on to the next thing.
Do you think you'd maybe want to get into maybe sports stuff?
At this point in my life,
like maybe like sports
play football again.
Not play football again, but like, you know, talk sports or.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love talking about a lot of things. I was telling someone the other day that one of the beauties from going from sports to news was that when you did sports, you knew about the teams and the fans. When you do the news, you truly learn about the community and the people. Well, now I know both. Now there's a way to marry those two things together. So when you do talk sports, you also understand the passion of the people and why they give, you know, the guy makes $20 an hour, but he's willing to give up 30% of his salary just so he can buy tickets to watch the Blues for, 10 games. You know, why does someone want to do that? That's why there's so much to be answered for when you think about the teams and the players and the coaches.
Well, to piggyback on, you are a staple of St. Louis, which is cool, and you've made that here. So I hope that you know that. And you could tell by, we talked about this in the break room, and I don't know how much you want to divulge or not divulge, but I'm going to ask. It was when I read the story, it felt like pieces were missing. It felt weird. We kind of talked about that. And talking about moving forward to piggyback on what Learn said, because it's cool to have the entire community kind of speak on your behalf on social media and be like, yo, something's up with this. What's up?
Something's not.
That's got to be a pretty good feeling, because I know it sucks when allegations are getting floated your way and you feel like, I'm kind of surprised they spoke on it. I'm kind of surprised that they kind of floated this story out. And I think that might have been their reaction to all of the support you were getting. And it felt kind of like something was missing. And I'm sure you got a lot of people in your ear talking about litigation and things like that. And we had an interesting conversation about what that means moving forward to you.
Yeah.
Do you care to elaborate on that?
So I look at it this way. To bring law and suits and all that in there, to me, it's just about personal gain more so than it is about getting to the truth sometimes. I don't want to have a reputation moving forward that, I don't know about him. He'll sue you in a second. He'll do this. And do we want to bring a guy into the newsroom that is something could happen, and all of a sudden he goes, oh, there's another opportunity to sue. I would just rather turn the page and move forward. Take everything I've learned from that and move forward. I was talking to another person on the radio and asked me, what are the lessons learned from all of this? What would you tell somebody to learn from all of this? I would tell them to learn the fact that just don't trust everything around you because you've been around it. Still keep things in mind when you speak to go, well, not everybody's going to see things the way I see things or understand me the way I think they understand me. That could be an issue too. And then do your job, do the best you can, be kind to everybody because it comes back when you're in this situation now. Because if I was the person that I've been described by some as, do you really think that people would want to hitch a wagon to me and talk about me in a positive way? And a lot of the people who talk about, who have been on the social media know me outside of television. So it's not just people, I like watching them. They know me outside of television. They've met me at events and things like that. So.
Right.
Well, listen, as we wrap it up, Rene, what's the single most important thing you want people to know? And if you were, to speak directly to everybody who's watched you for 21 years, what are you saying?
I would just say, I'm a good person, and I'm looking forward to remaining in the St. Louis community and trying to speak for the St. Louis community, preferably telling the stories of St. Louis. I really don't know the complete story behind how we got to where we are. I know we are where we are, and there's no sense in looking back and trying to figure out the puzzle. It's now all about tomorrow and the next day, and let's just move forward. That's all I can do.
I think it's well said.
It is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Rene Knott. Dude, hey man, if you ever want to come on here, man, you got a story you want to tell. You've always got to.
I'll say this: do something with that traffic on Olive.
That's not my fault.
We can't fix that.
Dude, and lastly for me, I'm going to say, like, there's other people have been in your situation. I've been in your situation, slightly different, but pretty similar. And it's a time where I'm sure you are losing faith in yourself, or you don't have faith in yourself necessarily every single minute. You're like, what am I going to do? And I've been so good at this, and this is a different world now and all that. It's nice to know, and I hope you know, that 1 million people have more faith in you than you have in you right now.
Well, thank you.
And that everybody's rooting for you, but not just rooting for you, knows that you'll land on your feet. Oh, she's such a jackass.
So you guys,
I'm trying to lighten the mood.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to lighten the mood.
I mean, but it's a heavy thing that I know he's going through, and I'm telling you,
appreciate it.
There are people that have faith in you, full faith that everything's going to be great.
I'll say this. I know you guys got to get you a break. Is that as much of a story as this has become, I keep thinking there's so much more important stuff out there.
Yeah.
You're talking about SNAP benefits being cut off.
Truth.
You're talking about strikes. You're talking about government shuts down, inflations and everything else. There are far greater things, people who are dealing with so much more than me.
Yeah, and the
one
Cardinals
thing
are rebuilding.
I have hope. But I have hope.
Yeah.
And so I think
Good.
with having that, that's all you got to have.
There's things you don't know
love it.
behind the scenes too, man. Like we talked about this. Like there doesn't seem to be any kind of monopoly protection against communications companies buying other companies, and like Paramount's being bought, and CBS is being bought, and the Tegna merger and all that stuff is happening. So it's like you never know what's happening behind the scenes, and like who owns what and who you're going to work for. It's a tough time to be a media person, but good things happen to good
thank you.
people,
Yes,
brother.
thank you.
The cream always rises to the top. That's what I say. Great, Rene Knott, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we got Courtney Diamond's here.
She is here.
Our old intern 8-ball. It's 8:40. It is Thursday. Traffic and weather, moon coming at
Traffic
you.
is
fine.
So strange.
I know. Well, that's a strange man, Emo Phillips. Probably one of the more stranger people we've had in the studio.
Maybe he's normal and we are all very strange.
Well, is he the one? Remember, he gave me the CD to play.
Yeah, and he goes, I'm going to need that back.
I'm going to need that back. Okay. All right, Emo Phillips. Joining us in studio, and it's been a while, Miss Courtney Diamond, a.k.a. 8-ball.
Good morning, cuties.
Now, how long has it been since you've been in?
I was in here early last year, maybe?
Early last year.
Yeah,
So
to promote the last Elmo.
Have we had you since you've been married?
No.
Oh, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Happily married.
Yes,
You're
thank
gonna have
you.
the rock
Courtney
on her
Diamond.
finger.
She is gorgeous.
I want to know where she was when the Louvre got robbed. That thing is huge.
Yes.
And an awesome wedding, too.
Oh, thanks, Moo.
Super cool place. It was beautiful. It was a great ceremony. The dog was involved. It was awesome.
Well, I wanted to. We were away. We sent a gift.
You did. It was lovely. We love those wine glasses, and
And
my husband really does.
Fondue forks. Did you get those?
Whoa.
I did, because I am all about the cheese. And if there's one thing about me, you guys know that.
I didn't get you a fondue set, just the fondue forks.
Just
So
the forks.
How dare you? Get the melter.
And a food scale that we use every day.
No, they were the ones we sent up to Charles Manson because remember he was getting married.
Oh, yeah.
So I sent
we
up.
did order those.
Yeah, I sent up some fondue forks.
We got a
to
good
Charles
review.
Manson.
Yeah. Stabbies. I like them.
So Taylor Made is your Taylor Swift tribute show.
Yes.
And coming to Del Mar Hall November 1st.
Yes.
The last one was a great success.
It was. Yes. Sold out.
Sold out.
Biggest show. Very emotional. You know the whole thing.
And I watched the your promo video.
Which one?
I don't know. You're up there playing guitar. It's a whole thing.
I do be doing that. Yeah.
You look great.
Thank you.
look great.
Thank you.
And it's great to see all the little girls in the audience all dressed up.
Yep. It's such an experience. I think I said this last time, it's such a responsibility to be often the first live music that a child hears. That's such a
Yes.
big
In a live
setting. Yes, because it's always like we get little kids with like their little earmuffs on that are, in the back row that are like 2 years old, and then you have the little 8-year-olds in the front that are like right in your face, and you're like, not only am I performing for them, but I'm also a role model for them. They're literally looking up at me right now.
Yeah, you got to cut the salty language out though.
I have to watch that. I have that problem.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, little girls saying the F word after the show.
That's when they come to
Pretty
Lanero
wild.
shows.
F being the F word being fantastic.
Families.
Yes.
And families.
Yeah, I was telling the guys whenever you played the Wild and my mom and I came up,
Yeah.
and I was not prepared for like the circle pit of little girls that were
The
just
mosh pit.
Yeah, but what you say is so true. Like you are a lot of these little girls' first concerts,
Yeah.
and that is such a big responsibility.
It's a huge responsibility.
And you run the gamut of the catalog. You playing new stuff?
Yeah, so I'm so glad you asked. Thank you for asking that. So the last show that we did was much different. And this is called The Long Live, The Journey of Taylor Swift. This is the new 2025 tour. We've been touring since June, and it goes through February, and then we launch the next tour.
Right.
And so this one is very, when last year ended, I had a talk with my husband, and I was like, I need to change something. I want this year to be huge. I want to be super intentional, and I have no idea what to do because it needs to be different than what every other tribute is doing. And he said, well, babe, you haven't gotten to do theater in a while. What if you marry your love of theater and your love for Taylor, and you put those together and you build a show around that? And it was like this light bulb moment. And I just built this theatrical show of props from the very beginning of her career to now.
Whoa.
And I had my technical producer, Bailey, without whom the show would not exist at all, build all the transitions to move the story forward. So when I'm doing a costume change, you're hearing
Right.
a story happening and the props are being
So
set.
as I would say, this is a whole thing.
It's a
This is a whole
whole
thing.
This
thing.
is not just I'm just coming up there and playing a couple songs. This is a
No.
whole thing.
Yes, exactly. And then as things happened on this tour to her, I had to figure out how to add those in for the next show. So like the biggest thing that happened this year, despite what you guys might think, is not the engagement. It's the fact that she got her master's back. And as soon as that happened, I called Bailey and I said, I don't know what to do. We have 3 days to get this into the show. We got to add it. So we had to change the whole transition and change the whole thing.
Do you
and
have a
add new
Travis
props.
Kelsey character?
I do not. No.
I was about to say, you got to have somebody
with,
up
like,
there
the
on
penguin
stage
outfit or
playing.
whatever.
you looking?
No. Am I looking? You know what, Rafe? You can do a guest
Slap a
spot.
fake- I would
Oh,
do
please,
it.
you wanna do a
Yeah,
guest
babe,
spot?
number
How
80
fast I would be there as Travis.
Are you busy? November 1st?
No, I
a
will make
number
time
87
for it.
Let's
jersey,
chat.
you're fine.
Let's chat.
that would be adorable.
To put a fake beard on me because I can't grow one. But other than that, I'm there.
I don't think we need the beard. We just need the suit.
Okay.
Let's talk.
Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
What do you think about her new record? Because it's getting, kind of mixed reviews.
I'm annoyed by the reviews. So like the thing is like, I think it's great. Do I think it's her best album? No. Do I love it? Am I obsessed with it? Yes. However, the critiques are not, this isn't a good album. The critiques are, she's not a good person, and I don't understand that. I'm like, just say you don't like it. It's okay.
Is it because of the Wood song? And this is like
No,
the first
you
time we're
know-
getting sexual.
No, that's the best
It's not
part.
the first time.
Okay.
This is the
He's
first
been
time.
playing
it's-
so good since she compared his schwanz to a redwood
Has
tree.
he?
He has
He
been.
has.
He's been putting up stats like Like he's 28 again.
Good
Like he's
for
got
him.
his confidence back.
I'm proud of him.
The world needed to know about his penis. And now he's got his confidence.
Better than Viagra. Your
I'm so
wife
happy
writes
the little
song.
8-year-olds that are tuning in to hear me right now are hearing this conversation.
Why are you not in school?
Yeah, go to
8-year-olds.
school.
Go to
It's
school.
Fall break,
Study.
dude.
Is it really fall break?
It is
Yes.
fall break.
Well,
Way to
do
go,
your
Riz.
times tables.
Your
Go to
kids
school.
are off.
You should be sleeping.
Good Lord.
Talk to your father.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh,
Anyway,
man.
so everybody's going to buy tickets. It's Saturday, November 1st. It's tailor-made. It's a whole thing. Not just the songs. It's a whole story to go along with it.
It is.
It's awesome.
It is. I'm really, really proud of it. And I haven't really gotten to say this in any other interviews. So I just want to take this minute to say,
You're welcome.
no,
What? Okay. I'm sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
genuinely,
Getting ahead of yourself.
Jumped out of it. Okay.
my lead guitar player, Bailey, became my technical producer for this show. And I went to him with the whole idea. And I said, I don't know nothing other than I know all the lore. I know how to build the show. I know what props we need. I don't know anything about executing this. Help me do this. And he was all in from the very beginning. We built this show in 3 months because I had surgery in February and then we launched the tour in June. And then he also had a baby in April and still managed to take
Get
this
it together.
giant thing together. And I'm so grateful to him. And I love him. He's one of my best friends. So
And you've
everybody
taken
give it
this-
up for Bailey because it
Bailey.
would not exist.
And you've taken this on the road, right?
Yeah.
So where is this show taking you?
Gosh, we've been to Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky. I think we played Kentucky like 4 weeks in a row, like different places, obviously. And the good thing is we all have full-time jobs, so we're mostly just gone on the weekends. But yeah, this is one of our only local shows this whole year. So yeah,
That's awesome.
super,
You
super
better get
excited.
tickets. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
It is very exciting. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And also, I mean, it corresponds with the Eras tour with all the props, right? I mean, that was what the whole thing was we were going through every era.
We were going through every era. We weren't going through them in order. And she also like notoriously kind of like left some out. like she never played anything from debut. She kind of like took away Evermore's spot in the Eras tour, but like they all have their own designated section and they're chronological. So like, yes, you always know what's coming, but you don't know how, or you don't know what's going to bring you into that.
Great.
You know,
It's like I saw the Beatles Love Cirque du Soleil show, and that's what I'm envisioning. It was very chronological, but they kind of told the story of their music as much as it incorporated their music.
Yeah.
I know you don't have anyone on stilts. I don't want anyone to think she does. Maybe she does. I don't know.
You don't
I mean,
know.
I wear like
haven't seen the
4-inch
show.
heels.
There you go.
So
You
I mean, I
haven't
feel
seen
like
the
that
It's pretty much
counts.
the same thing. I saw the first one, but I haven't seen the new one.
I see this becoming El Monstero for Taylor Swift fans. Where it's
I
like
would-
a
I would
locally
love that.
produced, big. You're going to be selling out 7 nights at the pageant. Like
I would
that's what
love
I see
that. I mean, that's the biggest goal that we have. But you know, we gotta get Del Mar in again, and then try to work our way up, you know, to the pageant. But it is definitely Eras Tour inspired. But I built the story because I wanted it to be different. Because every Taylor Swift tribute is doing the Eras Tour.
Yeah, I can't wait to
with the same costumes and with the same like everything I do is like. It's from that time. So, like, I didn't go, what did she wear during the Fearless section on the Eras Tour? I said, what did she wear on the Fearless Tour in 2008? And what was my favorite costume? And I had that made.
Yeah, I can't wait
Like,
till you do her death metal era. Remember that was
great era.
long forgotten.
that's a really good era.
a long forgotten era. She doesn't.
And as a
talk about
metalhead,
it
I'm
that
ready
much.
for some Taylor Swift death metal.
All right, listen, Courtney Diamond's here. TaylorMade is the show. It's November 1st over at Del Mar Hall. Get your tickets while you can. $30 for a reserve ticket, $25 for a GA ticket. It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
Bring the kids. It's family friendly.
Yes, always. I was going to say that when you said like the little kids cussing. It's interesting. Taylor can say whatever she wants on stage and get away with it, right? I can't because I'm right next to
Right.
them. So usually if there's a cuss word in a song, I'll stick the mic out and let the audience
little-
take it.
it's always fun
And
to
the little
like the little
8-year-old will
kids,
go, F! And I'm like, oh,
I love little kids
man.
cursing.
I do too. I think it's hilarious.
I love it.
My kid's definitely going to do it.
I love it.
I've been watching nothing but AI TikToks of babies doing stand-up comedy, and it's all them just cussing
Right.
about their babysitter and be like, it's hilarious.
I hit that algorithm too, man.
It's hilarious.
It's Stephen Hawking videos, AI Stephen Hawking, and babies cursing. I don't know what's wrong on my Instagram. But
Or what's right.
Right.
yeah, I'm sending you the videos too. You love
I
them.
know.
You love them.
You're changing my algorithm.
love 'em.
because you keep sending them to me.
All right, listen, we're going to take a break real quick. We're going to come back. We're going to give away some stuff. Rafe, what are we going to play after the break?
We're going to play some Simpleton Trivia.
Simpleton Trivia and 8 balls involved.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
You're thinking cap on 8 Ball?
Is it Swiftleton?
No.
Dang it!
It's not Swiftleton trivia.
Dang
no.
it!
So here's how it's going to work. So you guys will be on the phone.
It's Travelton trivia.
All right, you have a choice. So Rafe will give you 10 questions. You need to answer those 10 questions correctly
In quick succession.
in 45 seconds. If you get it wrong, I mean, you're out. You'll
I
hear
mean, I
the
listen to the
buzzer.
show every day. I know what you're talking about.
You'll hear the buzzer
This is going
and
to go poorly.
you'll hear the buzzer and you're out. So you could choose to do the questions yourself. If you get all 10 correct in 45 seconds, I will give you 2 tickets, a choice of 2 shows. We've got Halloween Ride or Die party tickets for Saturday up at Ballpark Village. We have Ludo tickets and we have Grandson tickets. So if you do it yourself, and you know what? We got a pair of tailor-made tickets.
We do. Reserved.
Reserve tickets. So we'll throw those in the mix too. So if you do it yourself, you get your choice of 2.
Yep.
You could have one of us do it or attempt to do it. And you could bet whether we will get all questions correct or get one wrong or get anything wrong.
You can bet on or against
On
a
or
surrogate,
against us.
and you only win 1 pair of
Yeah,
tickets.
you got 1 pair of tickets. All right, if you think you want to play, 314-624-3833, 618-398-3833. We're throwing Courtney in the mix, so you could pick her to play for you. We're going to do Simpleton Trivia next. Oh, and after Moon is done reading the traffic and weather, we will have this hour's word for the phrase that pays. It's 9:02. It is Thursday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Hey, this is Whitney Cummings, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Riz. I love you.
All right, welcome back to the program. Courtney Diamond is here.
Hello.
Taylor Made is the name of the show. It's a Taylor Swift tribute
Whole thing.
whole thing. Multimedia extravaganza. Del Mar Hall, November 1st. Get your tickets while you still can. $25 for GA, $30 for reserved. Bring the kids. Maybe a kid's first concert. That'll be great.
It's a great first concert.
If they're a Taylor Swift fan, this is a must.
Yes.
All right, let's give away some stuff. All right, and today's contest is sponsored by
CarStar, your auto body repair expert. Hail damage, see them at carstar.com.
All right, Rafe, what are we playing?
Simpleton trivia.
All right, Simpleton Trivia is the game. Explain.
All right, you simpletons, you call in. You're going to get some common knowledge, basic math, like easy, what should be relatively common knowledge questions. Will they all be the same? No. Will they all be of equal or lesser value? No. This is a hard game to put together. Shut up. What's going to happen is you're going to call in. You can pick a member to play for you. You can bet on or against them. Whether they'll get 10 questions right in rapid succession in 45 seconds. You get 1 pass. 1. I want to keep track of a bunch of stuff. If you think you're smart, you can do it yourself, and you run the gauntlet, you get double the prizes. You get 2 tickets. That's it. You asked me to explain it, and now you're literally harassing
yelling at
me.
everyone. Why?
Why are you yelling at me?
You're like mean daddy right now.
Ew,
Oh, I'm
Daddy?
sorry, guys.
No.
I'm
No.
You're saying I'm harassing you?
Yes. You asked me to explain the game, and then commenced the harassment.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
That was Moon's computer.
Oh, my bad.
Moon's pewter.
Sorry, the timer. Okay, now we're good.
All right.
Totally good.
Let's have fun, guys. We've got a pair of tickets to go see Courtney and Taylor Made Saturday, November 1st at Del Mar Hall. We got Ballpark Village Ride or Die Halloween party tickets, which is happening Saturday. We have Ludo tickets. We have Grandson tickets. All right, let's go to the phones, and we've got Marty and Arnold. Good morning, Marty.
Morning, guys.
Marty.
Hey.
Is your phone okay? Because if your
We're
phone
on speaker.
If your phone cuts out, you're done.
We're on speaker. He's pooping.
Damn it, Marty.
Marty's in a porter potty out on
Marty.
the job site.
Marty.
Yeah.
What
Where
are you
are
doing?
you?
Do you
You're
know
in
the
the other
game?
room? Get over here, Marty.
Oh, now everyone's yelling.
Pick up the phone, Marty.
We learned it by watching you, Dad.
That didn't take
All
long.
right. Sorry, guys. Morning.
Okay, Marty, here we go. Are you going to answer the questions yourself,
Make
or are you
him
going to
do
have
it.
one of us do it?
Let's have Courtney do it.
Courtney, are
Great,
you betting
okay.
on her or against her?
God.
Against, for sure.
Okay.
What?
Oh, so he thinks.
I'm a nice girl, just
He
so you
said
know.
that like he had confidence to do. He was like, let's have Courtney do it.
All
And
right,
then he
so-
bet
and then
against
he
you.
said, I hate her.
So if Courtney,
Let's prove him wrong. You
If
got
Courtney
this.
gets all 10 questions correct, Marty, you ain't getting tickets. But if you mess up, Courtney, Marty's getting tickets.
I hate this.
Me too.
Lock in. Take your
45
time.
seconds
Lock in.
on the
Great.
clock.
Lock in.
Lock
Take
in.
your time.
Okay.
Don't listen carefully when I ask the questions.
Okay.
And
And don't be distracted by the background music that is very peaceful and meant to help you think, not
So you have one
stress you
pass.
out.
You have one pass.
Are you guys going to play Boys to Men?
No,
I swear.
no.
All right, here we go.
Girl, relax.
No,
No.
she knows what I'm talking about.
No,
I
I
don't.
can't do it.
Okay.
Okay, your time begins as soon as Rafe is done reading the question.
That's the first question. Your time will begin. Courtney Diamond, are you ready to play Simpleton Trivia?
Yes.
All right, Courtney Diamond, let's begin. What color are the stars on the American flag?
White.
How many months start with a vowel?
What?
How many months start with
4.
a vowel?
Damn it.
Oh,
How are you supposed to go through it that
3.
fast?
A-E-I-O-N-U. October.
August, April,
October?
October.
Yeah, but
October,
how are you
April.
supposed to do that quickly?
well, I mean, you had
just have to go
45
through-
seconds.
12.
But that's only one question.
April.
Well, you got it wrong. Congratulations,
Damn it,
Marty.
Marty.
You
Good job, Marty.
chose,
October.
you chose correctly.
Happy for you.
Marty, what do you want?
Hey, you got tailor-made tickets?
Yes, we got a pair. We got a pair of tickets just for you.
Sweet.
All right, hang on, Marty.
I really thought he was going to be like, well, I don't want them. Give me something else.
Not our Marty. Not our
Thanks,
Marty.
Marty.
Formal.
Dang.
You're
You bet
sweet.
against you, and then you lost a sale.
Marty.
Man, that's... Marty,
No,
you
Marty will be
rascal.
there.
Good
Thanks,
job,
Marty.
You better buy merch,
Tailor-made
Marty.
tickets. Yeah,
Marty,
buy
buy
t-shirt.
merch.
Tailor-made
Merch
tickets.
is so beautiful.
Mark, hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Mark. All right, Mark. Are you
How
gonna
you doing?
Are
How
you
you
going to do
doing?
it yourself, or are you going to have somebody else do it?
Oh, I'm going to have Courtney do it, man. That was awesome.
All right, Courtney. Is Courtney going to get? Are you betting on Courtney or against her?
I'm against her.
For sure.
What's up?
For sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Get
Courtney,
it
you
together.
got
Let's
this.
go.
I need you to give me some good questions that I
Okay.
actually
We
know.
only got through 2.
I'm doing my
the
best here.
stars.
Guys,
Kelly,
I have a
that's good.
bachelor's degree, and I'm a medical
let's not-
coder.
In what?
I'm a medical coder.
Communication.
Oh, that doesn't
What
count.
school? From what school?
Learn and I have those.
SIUE.
They're very
Me
disappointed.
too.
Hey, I have a medical coding certification as
Oh.
well.
Who was the
A
department chair
sassy
when you went
cougar,
there?
huh?
You're a sassy cougar. You
I am
owe it to
older than
our
my
alma
husband.
mater.
Pull it up.
Yeah, no, the,
No, the sassy cougar is the SIUE. Look at this cougar.
how
We put
sexy
it on
that
our.
cougar
That's
is.
the SIU cougar. That's like, girl, you didn't know how many months started with a vowel.
a bachelor
girl,
degree.
dumbass.
You bitch.
All right, here we go.
Cougar's judging you.
Mark
Okay.
thinks you will not get through all 10. I believe in you.
Mark.
All right.
Okay.
Who was the chair of our department when you graduated?
Is that the
It
question?
was Gary Hicks.
No.
No, I'm asking you.
Question.
Gare Bear?
Gare Bear was the
I
chair.
love Gare Bear.
Who was it?
I'm sorry, Riz.
I was.
We don't
I just want to know
care
who
about
we're
your-
making sad right now. Who's
I
the
love
chair
Gare
of our
Bear.
collegiate department? All right, here we go. Courtney Diamond. Let's begin round 2 of Simpleton Trivia. First question: how many hours are in 3 days?
72.
Who was the second president of the United States?
Thomas Jefferson.
We're done again.
Shoot!
Good
Thank
for
God I
you.
said shoot.
For editing, yes.
John
We were
Adams.
going
Done
down a
again.
road.
John Adams.
John Adams.
John.
That's a hard one.
And
Laughing.
Stop it, Mark.
Mark, what do you want?
Hey, I told the chat room I would win today, and I did. I thank you, Courtney. I'm so sorry.
You're
Taylor
sweet.
Swift,
Thanks, Mark.
I guess for my daughter, she's having a Taylor Swift birthday party this
Right
weekend.
to
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
I'll do 2 more.
Hey, give Mark some tickets to TaylorMade. That's
Thank
nice.
you,
That
thank
takes
you.
the sting off a
That's
little bit,
very
right?
Thanks, Mark.
all these people
Buy merch, Mark.
insulting you, betting against you, or at least coming to your show.
No,
So
but he
that's
said
good.
thank you. That was really nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
All right, Joe.
And
Everybody.
Yes,
All right, Joe. Are you going to do the questions yourself or have a surrogate?
I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to go with Courtney again.
Okay.
On her or against her?
I think we know already.
Okay, get
Well,
through
we
2.
have to go with the rest and go against her.
Okay.
I appreciate that you're giving reasoning, but it's okay. It's okay. We're
mad.
friends.
We're friends.
It's all good. It's all good.
All
There
right.
we go.
These questions are hard. I just
Okay. I pulled
All
them
right,
off
hey.
of a.
Lock in.
All right.
Lock in here.
Oh, I'm fully locked
I'm
in.
Get to
doing my
3. Here
best.
we go.
Courtney Diamond, redemption story. This is the part of the show we've built. Tailor-made redemption. This is redemption era.
Yeah, the redemption era.
Oh, our reputation era.
This is your reputation
Let's
era.
go.
Courtney Diamond, let's begin round 3 to try to get to question number 3 of Simpleton Trivia. Courtney Diamond, Julius Caesar was the emperor of what empire?
Greek. What?
Well, we're done again.
No.
No, she didn't answer. Hold up.
She didn't hear it.
Yeah, she's
Go
walking
again.
through.
What
Roman.
empire was Julius Caesar the emperor of? What?
The Roman Empire.
Okay, good job. What is the square root of 64?
8.
Name the American president on the half dollar who was also assassinated in 63.
JFK.
Very good.
What's 9 times 6 minus 10?
44.
What famous American song was written by Francis Scott Key?
Oh, I'm related to him. The national anthem, Star Spangled Banner.
How many zeros are in 1 million?
6.
What is the ancient Egyptian writing system called?
Hieroglyphics.
What is the plural of moose?
Meese. I'm just kidding. Moose.
Hey, she did good. She got through 7.
Got through 7.
Got too excited about being related to Francis Scott Key.
I'm
Forgot
sorry.
you were on a timer.
That's a fun
Joe.
fact. Yeah.
Good job.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, hang on. All right, one more. Should we take you off the table? We're taking Courtney off the table.
Come on.
No, she's our
Come on.
guest.
Don't do that.
I'm
She's
locked
getting,
in.
She's getting better every time.
I'm locked in.
All right.
Why don't you guys ask me something about Def Leppard? Okay, give me something I
He's got
know.
the question.
I'm sorry. This game is supposed to be simple trivia that everyone knows.
Okay, I don't
How
know
many
your
drummers?
tone.
How many
total
arms?
arms?
Do you want a
Had
spot
I
in the
known
show?
you were going to play, look, I want to be your Travis.
You want to be my Travis?
How many
Watch
total
your
arms
tone.
are on the band?
Who's the best
How many?
pops?
What did you say?
I said how
That's
many
a
total
Moon.
arms?
I will not speak to you again.
What are
Don't
you
say
talking
that.
about? We both said it simultaneously.
I
and it's
didn't. I heard
hysterical.
you say it, not you. Anyway,
I think I said last time I saw Def Leppard, I tweeted out, what had 19 arms and rock tonight?
Def Leppard.
did you know I was in the pit for them, Riz? recently?
19.
She was
How
at
many
the
band members
Illinois
they
State
got?
Fair.
Well, the lead singer of what band has given
they
up
got a
and
lot
started
of
wearing
guys.
sweatpants with bedazzled jewels on stage?
Slipknot of the
Don't
70s?
talk about Joe Elliott that way.
No, it's
She's
not.
upset.
9 arms. What had 9 arms and rock tonight?
Okay, I was like,
dude.
holy
What had
smokes,
9
man.
arms and rock tonight?
I
Okay.
got a guy playing the
Anyway,
barrels.
They had a lot of guys on stage. Tyler, hello.
Good morning, Rizzuto fan. Happy birthday, Riz.
What's up?
Thanks, buddy. All right. You going to do it yourself? Or you going to do somebody else?
Unfortunately, I'm going to keep with the trend and bet against Courtney.
Okay.
For sure.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
Upsetting.
It is upsetting,
This
but
is
also
upsetting
very
for us.
entertaining.
Common sense is not my forte.
You're doing great.
All right.
This game is
I'm like
meant to
very
humiliate
niche
us,
trivia,
though.
you know? I'm really good at trivia nights, just not this. No, just not this.
Okay. Not
you know?
this trivia.
Anything with a
If
timer
this was
like
at night,
this.
you'd be fine, right?
Yeah.
No, like it's
If
like
we had
niche
cheese in front of us,
you
we'd
know?
be fine.
You
If
know
it was-
what? Yeah.
If it was 9:22 p.m., it'd be fine, right?
Yes.
No, it needs to be niche.
Like
Niche?
movies.
Niche.
90s movies.
You got this, girl.
Okay.
I believe in you.
All right.
You made it to 8 last time.
Okay.
We just ran out of time. We just got to be
Let's
a
not
little...
get too excited about answers.
No. Okay.
Don't police her
I
feelings.
like your excitement. It's
When
a-
she found out Francis Scott Key was
It
the-
was very exciting.
I was excited for you.
I never get
exciting.
to say it.
It was
You can't
25
walk
seconds
around
of a
saying
45-second timer, but it was very exciting.
All right, here we go. Lock
Let me
it.
give you a little backstory on this answer.
Let's go.
Courtney Diamond.
together.
Lock it in. Ready?
yes.
You're going to get this one.
Slay.
Courtney Diamond. Let's go slay. 4. Round 4. 4th chance of redemption era. What plant does a panda mainly eat?
Bamboo.
How many stripes are there on the U.S. flag?
13.
What does a thermometer measure?
Temperature.
What is 3 times 3 times 3?
27.
What is the capital of France?
Paris.
How many points does a half-court basketball shot count for? You can pass if you need to.
3.
Got it.
Nice.
What precious gem is also the name and shape of a baseball infield?
A diamond.
What's 15 minus 6?
9.
How many letters are there in the word 3?
5.
Gaia is another name for what planet? Gaia is another name for what planet? Say something. Go.
Venus.
No. Earth.
I've never heard that before.
Sorry,
I was
bud.
so close.
That was 9.
It's okay.
Dang,
Felt
I did.
so good.
I
was
feel
like,
good
this
about
is the
that.
one.
I feel good about
I
that.
honestly thought,
I didn't know that one either.
really?
I didn't. I'm just being honest.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's
Tyler,
interesting.
congratulations.
I didn't
You
know that
win.
either.
Thank you guys very much. Sorry, Courtney, but I appreciate you very much.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
right, thank
Thanks
you,
for your
Tyler.
energy.
That's nice.
That's nice.
And
Should
you
we
were
do
rolling.
one more?
You
Yeah,
were
let's do
rolling.
it.
One
Let's
more.
do
That's
one
it.
more.
One more.
This is good. You've gotten better and better. I think this is going to be the one.
Chris.
Hi.
All right, Chris.
Happy belated birthday, Rafe.
Rafe. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Chris.
All right. You going to do
Thanks,
it yourself
Chris.
or have a surrogate do it?
I think we all.
I'm ready to have this blow up in my face since she's doing better and better. Let's go with Courtney.
Betting against?
Against.
Courtney.
All right.
Here we go. You are.
I'm
girl-
standing up for this.
Yeah, get up.
Hey,
Everybody get up.
Taylor Swift once said, "Revenge is a dish best served cold."
I don't think she ever said that.
Let's Google it.
She didn't say that.
Taylor Swift once said Hitler had some good points.
She did not say that. And oh my God.
I think if you Google it, you'll see.
No, that was somebody else.
This is a hostile environment.
Yes, that is accurate.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Well, I want you mad because I think when you're mad, you'll get locked in.
That's right.
Hey, can you play some Pantera for me?
No, that's
all right.
The
No.
soundtrack to this.
Yeah, but what are you saying?
No,
That's what I.
All
Play
right.
the game.
Here we go.
All right. This is for Taylor.
Yeah,
This is for her reputation.
This is for Mother? Okay.
This is for Gaia. Mother Taylor. Mother Venus.
Come on, let's go.
All right, here we go. Courtney Diamond, let's rock this. First question. In which country are the famous pyramids of Giza?
Egypt.
How many feet long is a football field? Pass if you need to.
Pass.
In what city is the White House located?
Washington, D.C.
What is 3 + 2 divided by 1?
5.
Which state is called the Lone Star State?
Texas.
How many strings does a standard guitar have?
6.
In what state is the Grand Canyon located?
Arizona.
How many sides does a hexagon have?
6.
The United States and Mexico are separated by what river? Also known as the Big River.
Rio Grande.
Pass.
What is the capital of New York?
Yo, the feet in a football thing and the Gaia thing.
That's
I'm
messed
not
up.
sure those qualify as simpleton answers.
Yeah, what is the
What is
answer?
the answer?
What is the answer for the feet?
I don't know
It's
that.
100 yards. 100 times 3 is 300.
Okay, well, I'm not a football fan. Okay.
Yeah, I don't football either.
When you math it down like that, it does seem a bit easier than it originally hit us.
All right, Chris, congratulations. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
All right, listen, we'll take one final break. We'll come back, wrap her up.
Duh.
Good Lord.
For us, if you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And the podcast is titled
Rene, Diamonds and Slugs.
Rene, Diamonds and Slugs.
Oh, my.
Big thanks to Rene Knott for coming in. Big thanks to Courtney Diamond. And make sure you go see TaylorMade at Del Mar Hall, November 1st. Tickets are on sale now. Bring the family. If you are a Taylor Swift fan, this is the show for you.
It is. Thank you guys for having me.
You're the best. All right. Hats. Hats of the week.
Hats.
Hats.
And bracelets.
And bracelets. What bracelets? What bracelets?
We have
brought us
friendship
bracelets.
bracelets.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll take a friendship bracelet.
Yeah.
You will.
I'll give you one.
Yeah.
Can I have it right now?
Oh, sure.
Give
Throw
them
it in
now.
his face.
Did you have an explanation of why we all
Yeah,
got them?
yours says big reputation.
Oh, nice.
Cute.
Nice.
This is for Tina. This is a showgirl bracelet.
Okay, she'll lose her mind on that.
This is for Mallory. This is wish list because
Nice.
she follows her dreams more than anyone I know. I have one for King Scott. It says faith on it.
Yeah.
Cute.
George Michaels.
Moon, yours says long live because I think you have the best attitude about life and living it to its
And
fullest.
it's purple. You nailed it.
Learn I can't say yours on the radio.
Oh, yes.
And then Grace, this is yours. It says, hey, stop on it. And the reason is that Taylor once sang through an entire song of Bad Blood once at the Eras Tour because the security was harassing a fan and she was singing the song while yelling on a mic, hey, stop, like to
Okay.
the security. And I think you stick up for all the people in your life. So
Oh, that's very sweet.
Very
Wow.
You really thought about this.
I did. It's okay. It's okay to cry.
It's very tight on my wrist. That's very nice. That's very thoughtful.
Thank you.
What a thoughtful person you are.
Thank you.
It's cutting the circulation off of my wrist.
Oh, you're
well,
going to wear it.
they're probably made for children.
Anyway, Hat of the Week brought to you by...
Mine fits perfectly.
Oh,
Thank you.
good. I'm so glad.
Oh, there's your positive attitude.
Also,
Your tiny lady like Riz.
My stepmom makes bracelets now, friendship bracelets. It's like her hobby. And she also sells merch with my mom at the shows. And she said anybody that mentions the Riz Show at the merch table gets a free bracelet.
Whoa!
So I'm just saying.
That's very
Nice.
cool.
Do it.
Use code RIZFREE at the merch table and get your free friendship bracelet.
I got to shout out the Hats of the Week. All these companies have made very generous donations to Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. Start with you, Learn.
Yes, Golden Oak Lending. You can get a free mortgage checkup. Find out how much money you can actually save with a simple phone call. 314-567-GOLD. Thank you, Golden Oak Lending.
Rafe.
Pursuit Detailing, LLC, here to protect and serve your vehicle's interior and exterior. Kids, only you can prevent crime, and grime is a crime. Book your mobile detail with Pursuit Detailing today. Call 636-331-8878. They come to you, or go to Pursuit Detailing, LLC on Facebook.
And My Head is sponsored by Bates Paint. Schedule your winter interior painting project now to beat the holiday rush at Bates Paints. We Master Paint. Visit them at WeMasterPaint.com or call 636-706-1319. All right, Moon, what else?
We have a billboard signing, the Riz Show billboard signing. Your opportunity is 9 Mile Garden this Saturday, 2 to 4. It's also emo night with Warped Band and Elder Emos that evening. But 9 Mile Garden Saturday, 2 to 4, we'll have the billboard there for you to sign and make a donation. It's an incredible thing to do, and super fun to have your little drawing or your name.
Did you see what the billboard looks like?
Up on a billboard.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you got to show her.
I would love to see it.
It's all of us in high school.
It's all of us in high school.
Aw,
It's our
cute.
high school
era.
High school era.
High school era.
So high school.
Thank you, Moon. Learn.
Just go see this lovely woman do her thing with TaylorMade. It really is a great show. Your kids will love it. Your wife, who's obsessed with Taylor Swift, will love it. Surprise them.
So will
with
you,
tickets.
dads. Like,
Dads.
the dads get into it.
Dad, I will be there dressed as Travis Kelce. Yes, I will be at it. I will crowd surf.
Yeah, a little something for the dads.
I went
for
to
everybody.
the last Delmar Hall show, and it's fun. It's
It
fun to
is.
watch. It's fun to watch you in your element and go all out. The band goes all out. It's fun. It's a cool show.
Rafe.
you.
Doubling down, go see trivia expert Courtney Diamond. TaylorMade, Delmar Hall, November 1st, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The date right? Go!
Nailed it.
Yep.
Scott.
Samesies plus, I'm going to add something. Come out this Sunday, October 26th, 1 to 5 to St. Louis Family Church. I'll be out there hosting the big costume contest. It's going to be fun. It's free admission, and they got all kinds of goodies, plus food, rides, all that stuff. So come out to St. Louis Family Church, slfc.org.
All right, we leave you with a selection from our Teamers Remember the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score a shot at $10K during Blues away games this year at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. From Owensville, Adam Bray is our
Adam.
Teamers
At the buzzer.
And Adam, let's hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.